All right, so this is Courts of the Lords of the Expanse, Part 23. It's still a couple of missions, I guess, shorter than the Call of the Deadly Nightshade, but also this is probably our second longest running mission arc. And this is
23. It's the Michael Jordan episode.
It is, and you know why it's the Michael Jordan episode? Because we have the All-Star Dream Team. And so so I think in the game, we're here all the way everyone's here at the very end. They're in the catacombs underneath the here, let me pull it off. We're at the catacombs underneath the castle. So Castle Dreadrose. This is where the Unseen Abbey is, where the Macrosa Order has operated out of, and its leader, High Lord Drasht, has sort of worked out of and lived for millennia. You're right at the very end. You have all three things needed that was sort of hinted at things that could help defeat him by the mysterious person dealing the Pazak cards in the very beginning. So you're here, you're right at the precipice, and you've sent the maid that you found down the hole, which, again, it's a pretty far down hole, so I hope she climbed down. What was that?
Maybe.
Pushed.
She might have climbed down forcefully.
But here's the thing: you guys have gone through. You've broken through the force field because you have all the items, and there's this hole here, and you put the maid down, and the mouse droid, and you see the creature from the caverns, and you see, I don't know, I don't remember what else I described. Maybe some other bats, maybe a pool of blood, something like that. And now you're about ready to descend. And then last you saw Genos, he was chasing after one of the members of the Macrosa Order. Perhaps he found his way through the castle himself. Either way, it's like that episode of, what was it, Thumb Wars? Somehow I'm here. Let's go. And I'll leave that up to Genos.
That also happens to Bota, to Zuda Zorbo.
Yeah, we just kind of had you. You were just kind of around, or maybe you took a shortcut.
Or maybe I was studying explosives elsewhere in the castle.
Absolutely, I'll leave that up to you. You could have spent your time. Actually, yeah, that sounds a lot like your character with his specialty of breaking down walls.
Yes.
Actually, Zuda Zorbo after this should become like a workplace mediator. My specialty is demolitions walls. So I break down both literal and figurative walls.
I gotta have to sink some points into diplomacy then.
Okay, so let's talk about what you guys want to do. The couple of things that I will call out is that Katira is holding the Sun Sword. Jimmy has the sigil, and Rem has the holocron. And I'll leave it up to you. I maybe instead of what we normally do is be like, hey, who wants to sort of recap what their character remembers? With Genos here, maybe you want to tell Genos what you've experienced, or ask him what he's experienced. But you could fill him in with what's happened, from our point of view.
Genos just finished putting his kids to bed. Let's see.
Is that a euphemism for taking a dump?
Oh, I don't know why that got me.
I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. I don't have a great.
Yeah, no worries. Maybe you can explain to Genos what's happened, because I think that's more important rather than Genos make up what's happened to him. Let's talk about what you guys have done. Oh, okay. Well, here's another thing for you, Genos. Let me set the stage a little bit. It's not just it's not just these people. There's a couple of extra hangers-on. Close to you, right in front of you, you see GIGI. Well, you see a noblewoman dressed to the tens, fashionable, kind of like a socialite type person. You also see Hope, which I don't actually know if you really interacted with her very much. Is she still wearing Katira's clothes? No, she changed.
Okay.
Anyways, she's a young woman who is there also with the group, and there is a third NPC also hanging out with the group. She has red skin, red hair. She looks angry.
She's about as much pain as you.
Looks a bit like
She's
ScarJo.
angry.
A little bit, yeah, but more angry. And as a Jedi,
Is she on fire? Is she Karlak?
I mean, she is.
Not quite the devil, but she's close.
No, I would not say that, but she is just as ready to go into battle as Karlak is. And she has a running bet with Rem, who, well, actually, let's let them explain it. But but for Genos, you feel both Yaster in the Force. You feel the dark side and rage emanating out of her. And from Hope, you feel the light side, but confused and weak, sort of emanating out of her. And so, with Genos coming out, maybe someone wants to fill him in with what's going on. And look, we also have Luke.
I thought I said no lightsabers. that was like the whole thing. We're showing up here. Nobody bring lightsabers. They're a bad idea. She wants one. She's gonna kill us all when she gets one. And now there's like 17 lightsabers.
Okay, you guys. Okay.
I'm pretty sure we found most of the lightsabers on the mission.
I'm pretty sure that he brought most of the lightsabers with him. That man's got a bandolier of lightsabers.
That is true. That is. Genos does have a bandolier of lightsabers. Did he wear it? I don't know. But he should just band them together, like 80s, like chain link things that like they would wear in the comics, like Ghost Rider would wear. But it's just lightsabers.
One of these days, I'm going to get extra arms put on. I'll be General Grievous and spin them around.
Like a Doctor... yeah, I could see you also like Dr. Octopus Genos. Dr. Genoctopus? That sounds cool.
Yes.
Alright, so we're right
Or
here.
Genos gets good enough in the Force that he can like levitate the other lightsabers around him, and then he's like telekinetic extra arms swinging sabers around.
That is actually one of his specialties, but it doesn't have the body horror that I like. the pure
I like that
Cronenberg.
better.
What, the body horror Genos?
No, the telekinesis Genos. That sounds very Genos.
But that is his specialty in the Force too.
That is true.
You can have specialties in the Force. It's like a master's degree. You're like, oh, I'm trained in the Force. My specialty is in Force jumping. Studied under Master Kermit over here. Good at jumping.
Yeah.
Master Kermit.
What was that song? The club is jumping, jumping. That was the professor. Yeah. Destiny's Child. Professor Destiny's Child. Okay, okay, for reals. Does anybody want to fill in Genos to what's going on? Okay, well, GIGI goes up to Genos and says, "Hello there, I'm GIGI Delatare, Baroness of this planet."
GG, you can't hit on every.
Is she the one wearing blue?
Yeah, that's her.
All right.
Can you please put a jacket on?
You're distracting my Jedi.
Who is the Made
I think I said
Stale Stormtrooper.
Oh, that's. Are you gonna ask her name?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna ask Gigi that?
No, I think he asks Hope. And she's got
What's
to tell
going
him
on
her
here?
full name.
Nobody has ever asked Hope's full name before.
Hope. It's really short. Straight to the point.
Who's the gold member?
Who's the gold? That's Bucky.
Alright, look. Here's the thing. This guy right here standing next to you, that's Zuda Zorbo. He blows up walls, he breaks down walls, he's going to be a motivational speaker. This is Bota Z. He's in charge of the New Republic Bounty Hunters Guild, and nobody quite understands why. This is Hope. That's about all I got. She's very quiet, and when she talks, it's very entertaining. This is Rem. He's wearing less clothes now than he was when he walked in, because he's got a bet with that wench over there, and every time that she saves his life or does something he likes, or I don't know what kinky weird stuff they're into, he's got to give her pieces of his clothing. She's a terrible person, and I wouldn't be opposed to you stabbing her through the face with a lightsaber right now. That's about all they got on her. She's going to kill us all if we let her. This, you've met him before actually. This is Sparky. He's new and upgraded, gold-plated armor, and everybody in this sector thinks that he's an assassin. Which technically
Sparky,
before,
you look like a new bug. I'm going to name you Goldbug.
and he was a more effective assassin before and didn't quite recognize it, but he got a new body. It's great. This is James. He's Sparky's best friend, and Sparky's his best friend. He got a little bit older since you last saw him, but other than that, he's perfectly fine. And this fine piece of work that refuses to put a shirt on is GIGI. Nobody's really sure why she's here, but she keeps following us about.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm Katira, in case you forgot.
I think I saved Gigi.
You didn't introduce Rusty.
Oh, didn't see Rusty.
That's okay.
Rusty,
I know who
where you
Rusty
at?
is.
Rusty, where are
Just
you?
by the hole. I'm by the hole.
Oh,
Trying to see if I can find my mouse droid.
and that's Rusty. He had a droid that was also his best friend. He sent it down that hole, and it won't come back. There was also a
I
maid.
thought you were my best friend.
We sent the maid down the hole, and she didn't come back either.
A maid.
All right, but you guys know if you go down the hole, you'll be confronting Drasht. So let's.
Maybe we should tell
Maybe you
Genos
should talk about.
this.
I mean, Genos knows half the people that are here, but he knows nothing about Drasht or why we're here. Actually,
Neither
most people
Drasht.
don't.
Yeah, that's right.
Who? Okay, it's a lot of David recap. Does anybody else want to talk about Drasht?
There's a lot of David recap of things that Genos already knew.
No? Are you guys just going in blind? Who's going to what's that guy's name? Leroy
What's that
Jenkins?
guy's name?
Oh, it looks like Rusty's about to.
Is Rusty gonna Leroy
Leroy
Jenkins?
Jenkins.
You're gonna draw
No,
autograph from all the little dragonettes.
I think Rusty. What's your chances for survival? Is it 33.3? Repeating, of course.
Repeating, of course.
Percentage of survival.
Okay, I
Well,
got
it's a lot
this.
better than we usually do.
I'm feeling
But,
the temperature of fear right now, kind of going through my veins. So I don't think it's looking pretty good. Can't see anything down here. By all means, anyone want to go first? I'll go with you. If you hold my hand.
But I think we needed to explain to Genos why we're here in this crazy castle.
Do we really?
I mean, the result's the same.
Look, Genos, you followed us here.
Yeah, you.
Well,
What's been going
That's
on the
true.
whole time?
Like, you know there's
I'm gonna
bad
roll.
people
I'm gonna
here.
do a sense roll to see if I can
understand
sense
right
anything
now. It
down
looks
the
like you
hall.
got the Sith lady,
Down the hall?
evil woman surrounded.
Or
Is this a hole or a hall? It looks like a crypt. Like what? What are we in?
We're in a crypt. You're right.
You're right.
We're in a
Look at that.
Right.
You're catching on.
Gigi's gonna come up to you and say, "Yeah, it looks like you got a good eye there too. Yeah, we're in the catacombs down here."
Yeah, Genos, we came.
Scary.
We got here on a diplomatic mission. I was looking forward to maybe having a party for once, like chilling out, and then all of a sudden, and then this girl comes up to us and she's like, "Hey, help me, maybe," but she doesn't seems super emotional about it. And then we get involved, and all of a sudden, there's like this secret evil cult that's been like infiltrating all the elite, all the rich families on this whole planet or system. And now we're down here in like some horror holovid shit. And there's been zombies and giant spiders, and now there's like a force vampire. I think we're gonna like stick him with a force cross or something. I'm so glad you're here.
Well, you basically got the Rebel Alliance's marketing shtick down pretty well. Diplomatic missions, are you in? Come on.
Aide-moi peut-être.
Hey, Genos, you got like a lightsaber cross or something like.
Lightsaber cross.
I'm talking about like mad religious hokey pokey stuff.
Can Jedi make Jedi water?
It's Jedi water.
Jedi water.
Light side water.
Hope says, exactamente. I said, aidez-moi, putate. She speaks with a French accent. I don't know why I did this to myself, but I've regretted it ever since.
Here, Jordan, what you need to do is that you need to have Google Translate open, and then whatever she's saying, you want her to say, just translate it into French, and then read us that first.
I did exactly that. So that was as good as my French accent can be. Aidez-moi,
Despite
putate.
all the efforts.
Despite all efforts, her accent would not change.
How you say French accent?
I would like to buy.
How do you say merde?
I just love the maid that got angry for opening the crypts.
Well,
No,
she's
guys, I've been
them.
cleaning this thing all day. Making a mess. All right, you're going down this hole first, girl.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was a steep hole, so I really hope you guys didn't push her down.
Pretty sure that's exactly what Katira did.
If I did, it was without the new hand.
Okay, so Stu, you're rolling your sense.
I'm rolling sense.
Okay.
There's no sense in that.
Okay, so you're doing sense force, which will give you. So you already have felt the sense. You've already felt the force from Yaster and Hope. Yaster's is ragey and dark. Hope's is sort of weak but bright and light side. And coming out of that tunnel is huge amounts of the dark side. It's a nexus of evil.
Oh boy.
The interesting thing is that it doesn't it feels alive. If
Guys,
that,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh,
Nexus of Evil was Rem's high school band name.
Gigi was like, I remember your emo band days. It wasn't. Oh, I don't know why she has the accent now. She was like, wasn't your best look.
Rem rubs his hair reminiscing when he had long locks and Never should have gave him up.
And GIGI goes, yeah, I don't know, the eyeliner was good. Oh, that's great.
Nice.
If I could do a Phil Hartman voice for this woman, I would. Okay. How do you guys want to handle this? Okay, so, I'm going to say it in character. So Yaster says... Okay, so how would Yaster respond to Genos showing up? Alright, who's this jabroni? Borrowing from Chokaza.
Is Yaster the red lady?
Yep.
Who's this jabroni?
Is she ever?
Why don't you just lead the charge, Yaster? I think it'd be great. You've done
Rem steps
so
in
far.
and says, Genos is with us. Don't worry about it. And looks her.
Don't worry
gives her,
about
like,
it.
Hey, don't worry
I'm
about
in charge.
bro.
Look. No, not like that. Not like, hey, don't worry about it. Like,
Comboed with
Don't
the
worry about
jabroni really well.
You're approaching her at her level. She says, okay, but remember the deal. We kill everyone here in this.
Wait, pause.
castle.
When you say everyone here, you're not including all of us.
No, the deal was we go and we kill everyone in this castle.
That was here before we walked in.
Right.
Right, so no.
And then we go our separate ways. We've killed everyone I hate so far.
It's an exclusive subset.
Right. I like this plan so far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm alright with that.
It's work. You guys have killed all 6 of the Macrosa Order agents.
You're welcome for that.
I was saying that as the GM. Yaster would never say that. All right. So what is your strategy going to be here, guys? As soon as you go down that ladder, you're going to be confronted by Drasht. And here's the thing: if you guys don't actually go fight him, his ascension just works because I told you at the end of the 6th mission, his ascension is going to happen.
Yeah, Yaster, I really
boy.
think you should just lead us in here. Like, you've got the best plans. You let us in on
Wait.
the other fights. Rem, do not argue with sending her in first. You want to go first? You're welcome to. I mean, we already said the maid.
Wait.
She went first, technically.
Yeah, the maids went first. Hope says, "Exactamente. We are the good guys. So should we not go first? No, we all know.
Omelette du fromage.
Sacre bleu, omelette du fromage."
Pamplemousse.
Discotheque.
Well, I mean, he's down there, and he knows we're up here. If we kill the giant bat thing, will that kill him?
That thing.
Remember, you have
Oh,
3
man.
of the things.
I mean,
3 of the
I
how
said
many
we
things?
Shove the holocron, your little pyramid thing that brought the weird memories to our heads. Shove it in his face, then slap him across the face with this little crest that I just had at Jimmy, and then stab him through the nose.
How about this? We affix that to the end of my railgun, and then we shoot it straight through his chest.
That'd work too.
You could do that.
You think he's gonna
All
let
right.
us all get down there? Like, just he's gonna wait while we climb this
But,
ladder one by one.
I'm going to have to ask for some distractions while I set up that shot.
Yeah, that's why I think the Aster should go in first.
I got a question. It's really cold. This hole, I feel like these cold hands are holding on to my body here, all around my chest. Does anyone have any experience with this dark feeling, this dark side thing you guys talk about? I think could really help.
Yaster says, that sounds delightful.
Then why
Okay,
don't
anyone
we go
but that sick
down
one.
the hole, please?
All right, chumps,
No, not you.
let's do this.
Rusty.
Gigi says,
boy.
I can try to
Who
distract him.
stole Steele?
Gigi, please button your shirt up. Dear God. You know what?
Says,
Whatever.
what shirt? Shirt's gone. She's taking it off. She says, I can distract him.
Can't do it. Let's go. Just who cares about a plan?
All right.
We've got these 3 items. We've got to kill him. Something to protect Jimmy. Some history, because Rem, cares about that. And a sword. Just, let's go. We don't make plans very well anyways, if we're being honest. You guys remember the helmet?
Yeah. Maybe send the assassin droid down first.
You dare put Sparky in danger when we could be sending Yaster down there first.
I mean, Sparky might want to go. It's up to Jawa, Jimmy, and Sparky.
Sparky looks over. He raises the middle finger and waves it around. He puts it back down. He looks at everyone else and ends his turn.
All right, Genos will go first.
Okay. Now, how are we doing this? Do you guys want to go down the ladder one by one, and then someone goes down there and waits, or do you guys just want to go? You're giving me your marching order, so it's like who pops out first.
Is it a ladder? It looks like stairs.
It's the ladder.
It's a ladder. The stairs go in, and then there's just a big hole in like a wooden ladder.
Where am I looking? The blue circle?
This right here. Hold on.
At the far end. Where
Okay.
where the blue head
I see.
and the red lady are standing.
It's over here.
How far down does it go?
I'd say it's a good
When the maid fella took
30
it out-
feet.
When the maid fella took
All right,
it
I'll
out,
for-
it's
I'll
3
force
seconds
jump
before
down the
she
ladder.
floor.
Someone follow me. I'm gonna go in first.
Yaster will follow you.
All right. What am I rolling? Control?
Force jump. You know what? Just in case you were going to join, I got all of the force powers bookmarked. So force jump
Oh,
is
nice.
here. It is. Nope, there's no force jump in the D6 book because people didn't know force jump was an actual ability. Here it is. Found it.
Is it just
It's just control.
Okay. All right, control. Control. You must learn control. My control is 5D plus 2.
All right, go ahead and roll it. Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you jump like Master Kermit taught you back at the university.
Somebody
And
say control?
all right, so I'm moving to the new map. You guys can tell me who goes next.
Oh man, this looks brutal.
Let me,
Are those bats?
Oh my gosh, that guy's so big.
the giant bat? Sure is.
Oh.
Good thing that's not who you're fighting.
Is it?
Oh,
Yet. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's up to you.
is that like a mural or is it like a painted on the floor?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
That's just me.
yes, of course. This guy. And then the heart in the tower upstairs.
You got it. I honestly love, Rob, you have figured out like all of my these different things. You also were the one that figured out like the stuff in the Grant reveal, which was also pretty great. Okay, so Genos, you land, and right next to you lands Yaster. And as you land effortlessly, Yaster kind of falls straight to the floor, impacting it whereas yours, you kind of like landed like as if it were you stepping down. And then she, as she sort of dusts herself off, she kind of looks at you and goes, "What? You had a fancy jump." Anyways, what you see in front of you is kind of a mishmash of so many different things. In front of you, there's like a pool of seemingly blood and mist over it. There's coffins. There's 5 different smaller pools of blood with dead bodies all over them. There is, on your left and right, on the far sides of the walls, there seem to be machinery. They look, honestly, like hyperdrives. And you see at this sort of pool of blood, there are 2 thrones. There is a man with yellow eyes and a big black cape sitting on one throne. And next to him, there is a woman who seems to be kind of in a daze, passed out on her throne. Well, she's awake, but she doesn't seem like she's doing anything. There's hundreds of bats swirling around. And then even past that, there is like a, I don't know, 40-foot, maybe, I don't know. How tall would you describe the Bendu character in Rebels? Like, what, 40 feet tall?
Yeah, 35, 40 feet.
Alright, 40 feet tall is a sort of like bat-like creature who is pinned against the wall and has its chest open and tons of wires are sticking out of it. Its chest is kind of open and all these wires are sort of going to everything. The wires are going up, they're going to different parts of this room. They're even going to the hyperdrive capacitors. But it's sort of going everywhere, and the creature itself does not seem to be conscious.
Whoa. Hello there. All right. Blue lights. It's a blue lightsaber moment.
Okay.
Hello there.
So as you land, you say hello there. He says, he goes, "Not what I expected. I was expecting a group of travelers who have been slowly making their way through my funhouse. But you made it a little bit more interesting. And I love the duality, or the 2 sides of the coin I'm seeing here. I must be truly impressive indeed to get both sides of the force here working against me. But such is the power and strength of Drasht. Right, dear?" And he looks over at the woman who is sort of slumped in the chair. He goes, "Yes, I know."
She's still asleep.
She just seems like she is. I said comatose, but her eyes are open. She just does not seem like she's moving. She seems like she's in some sort of a trance or daze. Is anybody going to follow, or are you just going to... I mean, I guess you might be able to hear some of this, but not really. You could, if you look down the hole,
Genos
you could see Genos ignite a lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean, I should go down there with my holocron tip rail gun.
Yep.
Who else is following me?
Right behind you.
Rusty.
All right.
So
I'm also rolling down, but smoothly.
as everybody else
Charm.
climbs the ladder, and it, you know, like when you're waiting. Have you ever waited for someone on a ladder? It's really annoying. Like you're just standing there forever. Like, and Katira just kind of sits there and looks down, and then just jumps and kicks on her jet boots at the last second to slow her descent and land.
Okay.
Fancy.
It's not about being fancy. It's just, it's been a whole day. Goodness gracious. You know, Yaster, things were, I just want you to know that everyone had so much more joy the moment that you left that room.
The moment that you left the room, that I left the room, wow. Well, I'm not wearing all of Rim's clothes for nothing.
You're not wearing any of my clothes. You know what? We're square right now. Let's just leave it at that. You go do your thing. Go ahead. Run across. Charge him like a maniac.
She says, I like you, Katira. At least I know where I stand with you.
Well, ideally, you wouldn't be standing, but there's that.
Okay, so we have... Okay, so we have... So Genos behind you in Yaster, Rem, Rusty, Zuda, and Katira have all followed. Okay. And so, seeing more people climb down, he goes, okay, there's the group I was expecting. Making it through my funhouse just in the nick of time. I mean, so you've seen what a millennia of boredom can produce. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. But after all that time here, you still haven't even discovered the traitor in your midst.
It took you 1,000 years, and you couldn't make a single interesting thing in that entire castle. Hey, Drash, I want you to tell me, what do you call a rodent that steals your wife back from you? A pirate.
That's cool.
So let's explain a little bit. There was a period where Drash compared people to animals because of negative traits he perceived them. So this is and Drash is doing this because this woman here reminds him of his lost love, and so Katira here is sort of striking to the core of him. It says, well then, the ascension ritual could use additional sacrifices, and he ignites his lightsaber. Now, if anybody wants to join in on this first round of combat, you better make it down the stairs now.
I'm down. Let's go.
Jimmy, Bota.
Yeah, well, Jimmy hears the commotion. Well, I guess the gang's all there. Sparky, you want to come with? No, not really. Well, we're gonna go anyways.
Okay.
Damn it.
I thought you were just going to leave him out. Nope. Hope will definitely come. I mean, Gigi's down there too.
Can I? It might be too late to roll a con check on him saying that there was a traitor in our midst.
You could roll a con for that. Bota, are you still here? I assume you want to be down here?
Yeah.
You got it.
Credit
Credit card.
How many people are there?
In your
How many
mind?
living things look like they are on the other side?
Have you spent so much time training with Luke Skywalker you talk like Yoda? Help.
I mean, we got enough to field a baseball team now.
That's right. Or at least a bowling league. Here you go. Where is
It's a 28 on the con.
Let's see. You can't tell if he's lying or not. Okay, so here we go. Everyone's down. Everyone roll your perception.
I'm gonna roll combat sense
Do it.
after I turn my lightsaber on.
Not lightsaber combat?
Combat sense to get bonuses to attack and defense.
Wait, can I roll that too?
I'm only concentrating on the two people on the stage. So it'd be it's moderate +1, +3 for each additional opponent. So it's just 2 opponents.
And the 2 opponents are going to be the Big Bat and Drasht.
I was. Is the big bat? Yeah, all right. Make it 3. The lady, Drosh, and the big bat.
To be fair, you're here to rescue that woman, so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Fair. Yeah, right. Nobody told him.
Okay.
That.
Nobody told him that, and the bat is in chains. So, if you want to focus just on him,
just on him is fine.
Okay. So your attack and
It
defense
doesn't
rolls
matter.
are plus 2d.
I rolled high enough for all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm focusing on him.
Okay. So it counts for 10 rounds. Your attack and defense rolls are increased by plus 2d.
Yep. And I'll start lightsaber combat too. I guess that would be first round of the combat is how we do it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So since it's just moderate, so you got it. Well, wait. Was this your roll 26?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got it then. Okay, so everyone roll their perception. We'll get, has everyone done it? Oh, look at you guys.
26,
Hey,
2
perception,
10s, 14.
Cool.
Okay, read it out. So who has the highest? We have Katira, 28?
No, that's not mine.
Oh,
That was my con.
okay. Rusty, you got 10.
Thank you, James. You make me feel
Not a very perceptive group, eh?
I don't understand
Katira, you also got a 10?
how I could.
I don't know about you, but I got 2 6s on my roll, on my critical.
Whoa. Jawa Jimmy is 12.
Joe Jimmy's 8. Bo's 12.
Well, now you made me mess up my notes.
Bota's a shocking 12. That's why you weren't used to it. You were thinking that was an 8.
Okay, so I have Bota, Katira, Rusty, Jimmy, Sparky. Rem, what did you roll for your perception?
14.
Rem rolled 14.
Yeah.
Okay, and what did Zuda? What'd you get in your perception? 22.
Yeah, like I said,
Nice.
my special die, I've got 2 6s.
Nice. Okay, am I missing anybody? So it's gonna go Zuda, Rem, Bota, Katira, Rusty, Jimmy. Oh yeah, Genos. What did you get on your perception?
26.
Oh, I didn't roll. Sorry.
Oh,
Let me
I've
roll.
got 26 on comment.
Is there an easy way to roll it?
No. Well,
Yes.
actually, with combat sense, you don't do initiative rolls,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I just pick when I go, right?
You can go whenever you want to go in the turn.
All right.
So, question mark, Genos?
I'll go first and turn on my lightsaber.
Okay, so you're going to do lightsaber combat, which is 2 actions, so minus 1d each.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything else?
Yeah, but are you doing anything else?
I will do what is it called? Like a full defend? Is that a thing? Like a defensive stance? I don't know. How does it work in this game? I don't remember.
No, but it's not. You can react when you have lightsaber combat up to where you can deflect the things back at people.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go out and stand in the middle.
Okay. So, control minus 1d, sense minus 1d.
Yeah, that was 28.
And that was, did you combine those or did you do 2? So you should do 2
You-
separate rolls.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. You're totally right.
Control should be minus 1d and sense should be minus 1d, but it should be pretty easy.
Control,
Yep, you got it.
sense.
Yep, you got it. You're in lightsaber combat. Okay, and you move right there. Okay. So as you move closer towards the pool of blood, it does, you see the mist there. It does look like there might be something in the pool itself. Small,
Oh, boy.
but there's something in there, you think. Okay, so Zuda, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm trying to check the rules. Is there like an aim action that I can take? Like I just spend the whole turn aiming my weapon at him to make it better the next time I shoot?
Plus 1d.
Yeah, but it's not huge. It's not a huge bonus, right? It's just 1d if you do a full thing. So it's like 1 character point you get for free.
But
But
I'm actually kind of okay with that because I do not want to miss.
okay, so you're gonna. I mean, you could move somewhere and still do it because moves is a free action for you.
Yeah. I don't know if I should be moving.
You
Yeah,
don't
I'll
have
just-
to either. I'm just saying.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Alright. I move that way and I begin aiming my weapon.
And it's the railgun with the holocron in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's tipped on it like it's a giant crossbow bolt.
Perfect. So next up is Bota.
That seems highly unlikely.
What does everything?
that I'm like already this early in line.
Yeah. I thought you're like, I reject your reality.
All right. I Is there any better vantage points that I can get? I know we went down an elevation into this kind of pit, but is there like a better vantage point that would provide any kind of cover that I could
Yeah.
like jetpack to in this room?
Yeah, there's a couple of things. So each of these coffins, there's a little bit of cover from them, not much. But now over here, these are pretty high. These are. I would say these are almost like 15 feet tall that you could sort of hide behind if you wanted to.
Wait, what are they?
These look like hyperdrive capacitors.
Oh, those are all the parts of the ship you were talking about?
Was I talking about that?
Oh,
Is it ship?
I don't know. You said like when you said hyperdrives, I was just thinking about ship parts.
Okay. They are ship parts. You mean earlier when I said they're ship parts? Yes, these are hyperdrive capacitors from a large starship, so you could easily hide behind them. However, they're hyperdrive capacitors, so they're not super stable to hide behind. They also look like there's lights on them and stuff's moving, so there shouldn't.
Oh, so they're active.
They're active, but you're not. You're not in a starship, so you're not quite sure. But they are active. Lights are on. Things are going on them. Those are probably your two best shots at hiding. Is either hiding behind this, even though it could be a little risky because it's on, or you could just get underneath one of these coffins. But the coffins they don't provide a bunch of cover.
All right. If I jetpack, would I be able to land on the surface of this?
Yes. Yep.
Is like a flat platform surface on the top of these?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
They don't run all the way to the ceiling, I guess is what I'm asking.
It doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, no. But this cavern is enormous.
Okay.
I would say it's about 15 feet in the air. If this thing right here is 40 feet tall, and he's in the corner of the cave, it gives you a sense of like how tall it is. But yeah, you can absolutely jetpack over there. It's not that far, and you can land on top. But if you're going to do another action after that, let me know. If you want to jetpack on top and then do something, let's figure out your full action then before we start making some rolls.
Yeah, Probably would save any other rolls would be more for dodging than actually firing any kind of weapons this round. Just be kind of setting up my position.
Okay.
And I also want to see if there's anything in this equipment that I have that would be something that I could like either manipulate or like switch off.
Okay. So maybe like 2 actions then, because you'll fly over there, and then you'll do a second like.
Do like a search or something.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So roll your jetpack at -1d, and then roll search at -1d.
All right.
And you're gonna go on top, right? Or are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So jetpack. I have to remember that one. I haven't done that one in a long time. 8D. That's right.
So roll
It's minus
70.
1.
Yeah. So this is gonna be really easy. So unless you roll all ones or it's close to it,
There's always a chance.
that's why I make you roll it.
All right.
22.
Made it.
That's fine. Yep, you make it. Go ahead and roll your search.
Oh, warning your chef.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. I was talking to my wife.
He was going to say, you rolled a 1 on your special, you fall off.
8. You know, let's see. Would you be familiar with these? No, but you know what you do see on it? You see Imperial markings on the generator.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And it like modern markings, so it's not like so you all know Drasht is thousands of years old, but this machinery looks really new.
Got it. All right, so this is like within the last decade that this has been here.
You know, you'd say even sooner.
Okay.
Looks new. I mean, you're looking at it; it looks brand like. There's some old dusty coffins. There's pools of blood and things. This looks kind of new.
No blood on this. Wow.
Hey, no guano? Looks new to
The
me.
first thing I've seen in here that's been clean this whole time.
Yeah, the lack of bat poop on it leads you to believe that it's... this is a real detective Sherlock Holmes style mystery here. The case of the hyperdrive, there's no bat poop on it. Okay, and I assume you're probably just going to have your gun out or something.
I see now that this mission is all stemming from your experience of having bats get into your home unexpectedly.
Yeah, this is my revenge. I'm working up my trauma.
This is a way to come to grips with reality.
The crazy thing would be if a bat really did fly in now. I'd be like, oh.
And you're like this, and you have a bat in the back behind you with wires coming out of it.
You know, it was this fan right here that a bat landed on, and I watched it spin around because it was on. And I was like, there was a second where I questioned reality. I was like, this can't be real. I was like, have I gone crazy? Did I drink too much and I've gone crazy? And then just sort of shot off. Anyways, Katira, it's your turn.
Should I go first or Rusty? We rolled the same.
You have the highest base perception.
Okay. I didn't know if it was Dex or Perception.
What do you want to do?
Bloody pools. How tall? I know that that tower is about 40 feet tall. How tall is like the cabling right here behind that?
I would say it's 10 feet tall.
And then.
But everything is turned on. It's running. It's doing something.
Sure. And then this stuff.
So it's about 15 feet as well, maybe 20 feet.
Okay. And we can move. I don't know. Are the
6.
dimensions good on this?
Yep, you can move 6, or you can use your jet boots. Jet boot, scoot, and
These
boogie.
people with their jet stuff, man. What about using your own physical ability to move, man?
All right. That.
This is the person with cybernetic hands and eyes.
I I know you stop using cybernetics.
Those are to enhance my own abilities.
Yeah, alright.
You're gonna need a cybernetic nose.
Hey, your nose is fixed.
Just a quick
Yeah.
recap. Hope has a lightsaber.
Not after I deal with it.
Yasser has a lightsaber.
Yep.
Jimmy has a lightsaber.
Yep.
Katira has the sun blade. Sun sword.
Sun sword.
Right. Is there another lightsaber?
Well, Genos has like 20 of them.
Sure. Does Yasser have 2 lightsabers?
Picked up one as well.
Oh yeah, Rem has one.
Rem has a lightsaber.
Yeah.
That's right.
I can't use it, but very effectively. But I kind of was like, hey, why don't I?
Hey.
Little memento to remember the trip, you know.
Lightsaber.
I don't know why you dropped the Cajun accent for New York.
Hey.
Hey, I'm lightsaber in here.
It's because we went to Manhattan. I got the accent.
Came back. Taking Rem in new places.
Yeah. So Katira will use her jet boots. She's gonna go. Yeah, about there. But so kind of between the first and second. Well, like in the middle of the coffins here, and take cover. And as she flies over, she'll ask if Rem can ask Rem to toss her a lightsaber.
Okay. It's up to Rem if he does it, or
What am I rolling?
okay, so you're going to jetpack. You say, toss me a lightsaber as you fly, and he has to throw it, and you have to catch it?
Yeah, why not? I figure we can play. Anybody can play catch. You don't have to be a Jedi for that.
Okay, so...
Can't trust Yaster to do it.
Okay, Rem, this is, I guess, a reaction for you, so it's full things. It's going to be minus 1d for your jetpack, minus 1d for... I mean, it's going to be just a dex. You're just going to be catching it.
Alright.
Wait, I can throw it though.
Yeah, you throw it. You roll your dex, too, full dex.
That's it.
With your pinky out. So
Pinky out,
Rim got
yeah.
his cybernetic hand chopped off, and Jawa Jimmy fixed it, but his pinky is always stuck out.
That's a 14 on the jetpack.
Okay. All right, Rim. This better be a good throw.
That's weird. I see a 6-4.
It's gonna be rough, guys. It's gonna be rough. Wait, hold on. +0. Okay. It's gonna be rough, guys.
I see a 6-4-1. It lied to me.
Boom!
Whoa.
Right in the hand.
Yeah, you know, that was a pretty great throw from Rim. So even at that 8, which is not a very good catch, or not a very good, I guess, arm to grab it, Rim, you toss that lightsaber like you're the high school quarterback.
Call me Brock Purdy, baby.
All right, Katira, you grab it and you land. Rusty, it is now your turn.
She's just gonna duck down in between the sarcophagi.
Yep, you're there.
Coffins or whatever.
Rusty?
Yep, Rusty's gonna run to a coffin here. I'm guessing it's coffin. And he's gonna plant cover. And can I search this, like, just check out this thing I'm behind, whether it's a coffin or not?
Yeah, you want to open it? Oh, you know what? I
Yeah.
forgot. You listen to this. We've got some nice ambiance.
Oh.
Getting spooky, scary. Okay, you want to open up the coffin or look in it?
He's scared.
Yeah. Checking it out.
Okay. You open the coffin. That was great.
No search, just opening it up. All right.
Yeah. Hold on.
So what are you gonna search for? It's like
I mean, you're just opening it, right? So let me get this.
search for a body.
You and your body. Oh, I've got too many tokens.
So somebody say? Too many tokens.
You open it, and it looks like the Emperor is inside.
Oh,
The Emperor.
Well,
Not a Emperor.
I mean, it looks like him, but you don't know if you. I mean, he's just laying there.
Go for Papa Palpatine.
He's somehow returned.
He's in coffin
I've seen this
form.
before.
Wait, are we in episode 9 right now?
9.
No. No. Not yet.
I mean, you could just close the coffin if you wanted to. It's not moving.
And I just kind of like, can I search the body?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like at least kind of, hold his hand up to see if it's gonna just fall.
Dude, Chris, could we hear voice modulator back, man? Come on, man. Let's hear some Rusty.
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah, what is going on here?
All right, hold on. Let me get in character.
What is this guy? Thought we already blew him up.
There we go.
That's why I don't do 2 shows in one night. I won't.
Good job, Rusty. You keep staring at that dead guy.
Okay, so you you open the coffin. You see what looks like the Emperor, and what are you gonna do to try to pickpocket him, or are you gonna?
Yeah, let me search around. Yeah, or at least figure out if he's dead or alive.
This is some creepy stuff, man. What is this?
Okay, so you start feeling around. He doesn't really. I mean, you start feeling around and you're like, oh, this is not really this is like I don't know, like, how would you describe it? This is like it feels like a mannequin or something. It's not real. It's not a real person. It's not a real dead body.
Like fleshy, not real mannequin, or plastic.
I mean, it's kind of fleshy,
Right.
but it's not real flesh.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels yeah, not a it's not real.
Streetwise telling me this is fake.
You've felt some flesh before, and this isn't it.
Now you're just making it sound like I'm grabbing his junk.
Who else can say they've grabbed the Emperor's junk?
No, man.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm ready. Pulling out some grenades.
All right. It is now. Hey, wait. Where was Rem? What was your? Oh, you already went. No.
No.
Rem
No,
didn't
I
go.
have to
Rem was
take care.
14. Did I skip Rem? I did. Rem.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm sorry, Rem. It is now your turn.
All right. Wait, how far is this guy?
Which
Quite
guy?
far, right? The guy that we're concerned.
Crashed.
Yeah, it's too far.
How far can I run?
6 spaces.
That's it?
Yeah, 6 meters.
That's not very far, man.
We'll get some cybernetic feet.
Shit.
No, that'd be cheap.
Everybody's fucking rocket boosting all over the place.
Get some.
Can I get to this coffin? Can
Yeah,
I
you-
run to this coffin?
You sure can.
Alright.
You can stop having your
plan.
eyes run with all those tears. And I'll have rocket
Alright.
boots.
Hey,
I'm
Rem,
new.
check out what freaky dead thing is in that one.
Alright.
Are you gonna?
I guess curiosity killed the cat. Let's push the thing over. Let's see what's in this one.
That a boy.
It looks like Darth Vader.
What? Darth Vader was burned to death.
I mean,
He died, but then he was burned.
he burned to death. I was like, wait, what movie? Yeah.
He was
Dude.
burned. then died, then was burned.
He was burned post
Dude.
death.
Wait. Does it look like Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader? Like, is it
Wait,
armored?
you mean
It's
you
armor.
got roasted? Is that what you're saying? Like a comedy roast? And then got burned?
Order.
Welcome to the roast of Darth Vader.
You guys are like don't understand how bad plastics are, man. They're here to stay. Like they're not going away. It doesn't matter how much you burn them.
There's
Yeah.
microplastics in this cave.
His suit is made out of forever plastics. Yeah,
Floating out in the
Space
ocean
plastic.
still.
space plastic. Yeah,
Don't breathe it in.
I mean,
It's
it
not
We all
actually
have a little bit of
recyclable
Vader in
either
us.
doesn't have a lightsaber
in his area.
but it literally just looks like Darth Vader. I mean, it's not like you've ever seen Darth Vader in person, but
I was gonna say, would I recognize this as like, oh, this looks like Darth Vader, or would
Yeah.
I be like,
Recognize him from his
Oh, a
campaign
Sith.
posters.
yeah, the Emperor's peacekeeper.
All the times they were voting for him. Campaigning for.
wait, now I'm in
for
range?
anime.
I feel like I'm in range now. No,
In range to do what?
Shoot Darth Vader.
shoot the guy in the face.
I mean, you could shoot him, sure.
Right? Enraged or in range?
Engaged.
Yeah, we're trying to stop his ascent, right?
Yeah, his ascension. Yep.
Typically, shooting people in the face stops them from ascending things.
Yeah.
I mean, the math checks out.
Didn't.
But yeah,
stop
based
them.
on math. Purely based on math. All right.
I'm a mathematician. Okay. And I
So
pronounce
if
that
I
correctly.
shoot him twice, it's -1d on one and -2d on one, right? Because
No.
the pinky.
Oh, you're right. Yes, because of the pinky. Because your left hand has -1d to get it fixed.
Yep. You know what they say? Shoot first, ask questions later. So that's -1d. And then this one is -2d. Boom.
Wow, that sounds so loud. That. Bloop. Okay.
That's how I roll.
Okay. They both hit. Go ahead and start rolling your damage.
Damage again.
And your damage you do twice.
5d6 times 4.
No, I'm gonna say that's really Darth Vader.
Dude, we need to turn that down. That is a crazy sound effect.
It's a great sound effect, I think is what
Oh, I do not like it.
you mean.
Is that just from my end? Like, am I the only one who?
That's from my end.
I'm hearing it super loud, that effect. I feel... Well, audio and video. Is there a way to turn it off? Nope. Great. Okay. All four of those hit, and they go right through him and hit the throne behind him.
Are you fucking kidding me? That seems like cheating.
Roll 2d6.
Like together?
Yeah. I mean, it's all the same.
What the hell? Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good, my friend.
Okay, so you would have hit. Let's see. You'd have hit in one of his arms and in the right thigh, but it went right through him. Okay, it is now Jawa, Jimmy, and then Sparky's turn, or however you want to do it, Jimmy. But you did just see Those bolts go right through them.
Let's see. So Bo's on the tower over here. This is the hyperdrive, right?
On
And
either
then-
side, yep.
They're both hyperdrives. Can I tap into anything? Is there any kind of scomlink that I can see to see if I can control why there are hyperdrives here? Would that be something Jawa Jimmy could do with his insight and his knowledge? Would he be aware of what these would be doing here with his experience in junk and starships?
I think you could go over and examine it. Yes. I mean,
Okay.
at a glance, I mean, you could tell these are hyperdrive motivators. You could go over. I mean, you could probably read the serials and stuff off of it, and you know, we could roll to see if you know what that means.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to where Bota Z is. Not sure how far I can get though, 'cause I have small legs compared to everyone else.
No. Remember you worked out?
Oh, that's right.
You're the fastest Jawa, which is the
Really?
same as a normal
Really?
human.
I'm gonna get a workout now. How far can I go?
Well, mommy.
Well, let's do this. Can I actually get that far? Can I get as far as over here? Or would that be too
You
far?
can
for me?
only go 6 squares. But
Okay.
but there is, if you decide to just run, you can roll your running skill.
Oh. Then that's a skill? Is that under dexterity or strength or what?
It's dexterity.
Sure, let's roll running. Let's go have Joe just like run over all the way over here because I feel like that's so odd that there's a giant hyperdrive here. Let's see, dexterity. Base dex.
Just normal dexterity. Space dex.
Sorry, base.
Oh yeah. I was like, stop adding space to everything. Yeah, it says space dex. Okay, yeah. So you can go double.
All right.
But I mean, you could do like, you can look at something, but you can't like do like an action.
Yeah, I'll just go full speed over here. And I'm assuming Sparky would follow, or I'd tell Sparky to come with. Now, would Sparky have the ability to move as quickly, or no?
No, his body just won't work that fast. It's like
All right, he'll be
C-3PO
halfway.
can only move his little legs so far.
Can Sparky mean like a defensive but a reaction? So he'll move, but he'll be prepared to react to something? Or like a defensive move?
Let's see. Look, I think maybe. No, but if he doesn't use any actions, he can use all of his ability to dodge, which is
Okay.
not bad.
All right, then I'll have my turn. So I can't do anything else. Oh, I'm out of breath.
Okay.
That's kind of it.
Hope is going to stand next to Genos, also ignite her lightsaber, and says, I will follow your example.
Goodness gracious, little hero worship going on here.
GIGI says, I think I'm going to go hide.
You go.
Gigi, go help deliver packages.
Apparently, her packages were not distracted enough.
She puts her coat back on, embarrassed.
What is playing the music? Is it the website?
I bought this for $1. Or
Oh,
or
nice.
something like that.
On Roll20?
No, there's a guy who has like 1,000 RPG ambient music things, and they're all.
No, but like, what is playing it to me? Is it
Oh,
playing
it's
through the
Roll20.
website?
I uploaded it to Roll20, and Roll20 just.
I see. Caverns of Horror. I see it.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty. Yeah.
Wow, what a good website this is.
It's gotten better, for sure. There's still problems I have with it, but it feels like so they hired a product person like a year and a half ago, and I'm like, oh, I can see the different changes. There's a lot of like small quality of life things that they put out that I really appreciate, like folders for all of your different like pages, like that you create all of your, what do they call it? Like each map, which is as soon as they rolled that out, I was like, thank you so much. We have way too many locations. Okay, and so ending this turn, let's see. I'm gonna do. Let's do. Okay. Yaster ignites her red lightsaber. Oh, so here's the interesting thing for Genos. Hope, which you can feel the light side of the Force in. You can feel her ambient, radiant energy, even if it is kind of weak. Oh, but here's the thing. Look, it keeps... I have it on repeat.
Gosh. Sorry.
That's okay. It keeps turning off. Anyway, so Hope is actually holding a red lightsaber.
Mm.
And then, I mean,
Oh yes, we use this fact to try to judge her whole character, not being force sensitive among us.
And then Yaster also ignites a red lightsaber. And she uses force run. And is able to make it all the way to here. And then she uses...
Look, Rem, she didn't use any jetpacks. Is that unfair too?
She uses telekinesis to throw the coffin at this guy.
Because if blaster
Throw the coffin? Wow, that's badass.
She throws the coffin, and it goes right through him as well.
When you do damage with a coffin, you have to pronounce the whole word, and you can't say 6D damage. You have to say 6 die damage.
That's pretty great.
Does the coffin fall open?
The coffin falls open, and you see... Yes, but this is somebody I would say nobody here knows. Let's see, a body does sort of fall out.
It's just like, are we fighting Orochimaru? Are we gonna like get all the old Hokages to get battle against us?
Yeah, and you have one of the sealed, cursed beasts over here.
Oh boy.
Okay, so now it is Drash's turn.
Oh no.
He goes, okay, so here, look at this. I've written out things he's going to do, and I have the amount of actions. Okay, first thing he does, he yells, "Come, my minions of the night," and bats are flying everyone.
Oh no.
Oh man.
You just got batted.
Does he say that?
No, he does not say you just got batted. You just got batted. It reminds me of you just got jammed. So so the bats are they create cover for him, and potentially make you spend an action if you want to shoo them out of the way, if you don't want bats flying in your face. And it's not just these bats behind him. There's thousands of bats from the ceiling. They just all start flying out everywhere.
Bats are gross, man.
Dude, I do not like them after that one. Even Sparky gets one. I don't like them. I mean, okay. Did I get everyone? Does everyone have a bat?
I've got 2.
Yep. Got 2.
Get
And
him off me, man.
this. Okay, so let me get this one.
Well, how big are these bats? Are they like?
Nah, they're like regular. Maybe they're slightly bigger than usual. I don't know. They're like
flying foxes size?
Yeah, I'd say they're slightly bigger, but they're not like huge bats.
Oh.
You've seen bigger.
That's what she said.
Like to use in-universe comparisons, are they about the size of Minox?
No, Minox are pretty big actually, right? Like Minox are like a foot long, right? I would say these are like half a foot. So they're bigger than normal ones, which would be like a quarter of a foot or smaller. But they're not crazy. And he says, and you've also spoiled my surprise. Because how can you beat me if you can't beat them? And these two coffins throw open, and Rusty, this Emperor sort of springs up, and Rem, this Darth Vader sort of springs up. They just sit up.
Happy Halloween.
Oh no.
I knew I should have punched you in your junk.
He says, they well, I don't know, you're messing up my pre-written text, but he says, yeah, I met them. They came here once.
Wait.
Cool story.
Okay.
Wait, who came here once?
The Emperor and Vader. Is what Josh is saying. Okay, so Rusty, this Emperor is gonna shoot out and try to grab your neck. Go ahead and roll your brawling party. And you haven't done any action. All you do is run over there and lift the lid. So go ahead and roll your brawling party.
What's
It's a dexterity skill.
No, but like what's happening to me? It's the bat.
No, the Emperor sat up in his coffin, and his hand reaches out and tries to grab your neck.
Oh no!
Not my neck. I need that to live.
Not this time, sicko.
You get one. Okay, what'd you get? Okay. Yeah, you successfully dodge out of the way. Rem, the Darth Vader that you were looking at, sits up and tries to grab your neck. Go ahead and roll your brawling party. But since you already took 2 shots, this will be your third action, so your brawling party is at minus 2d, which is your dex.
I'm muted. Okay. It's making lots of jokes about how I don't think that's how that works, and that sort of thing.
Oh, you got Darth Vader's hand on your neck.
You got choked out, boy.
But do I have a lightsaber?
You do,
Not.
but not lit and not turned on and not ready to go.
I think I would have enjoyed it more if Darth Vader would have grabbed his pinky and straightened it out for him.
Or grabbed his other pinky. Okay, go ahead and roll your strength.
Rem's not a strong guy, right? He's more of a suave kind of like fighter guy, like lover kind of guy.
Yeah, like a sponge.
Oh wow.
Like a heart.
Wait, is this
heart
minus
shaped-
anything, or is this just like normal?
It's your base strength.
No, and I don't have any.
You don't have any armor on your
Negative?
neck. You don't have any negatives, but you don't have anything. Even you should have listened to Wu-Tang. Protect your neck.
Come, yeah,
Oh,
come,
that's
my
pretty
child.
good. On a 2-die roll, that's not bad. That's like right, just above the middle.
You're getting pulled into that coffin too.
Alright, so you're hit for 5 damage.
Wait, who told me to open this fucking thing? I wasn't gonna open this coffin.
No,
Just
say it in character. You're choking.
open.
I didn't even want you
Rusty.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, kid. I can't stand to see you get choked out.
Okay, so you're now wounded. You fall prone and can take no actions for the rest of the round, except for a penalty of -1d to all skill and attribute rolls until you're healed. Thankfully for you, the round is just about to end, and it is now back to the top of the order, and it is Zuda's turn. So Zuda, you've just seen the Emperor and Darth Vader come out of coffins, and the Emperor tried to grab Rusty, and he moved to the side. Rem is being choked, but physically choked, which doesn't maybe quite add up if you did the math. And then you have seen blaster bolts and whole coffin just fly through Drasht.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Actually, so here's the thing. So Genos can go whenever he wants. So if Genos wanted to go first, he could. Just
Okay. Genos.
I feel like I got to do something about the Emperor and Darth Vader coming out of coffins. I will. Are the bats doing anything to us, or they just move next to us to make it spooky?
No, they are providing. They are making your actions difficult, or so it's like either use an action to get rid of the bats, or the rest of your rolls are going to be +1d difficult because you have bats flying in front of your face.
Got it. Okay. I will. So will they attack me if I walk away from them?
I mean, they're flying around you.
So they'll move with me if I move.
Yes.
Okay. We got batted. We really did get batted. Okay. I'm gonna run over to Darth Vader. Does Darth Vader actually have a lightsaber in his coffin, or is he just like grabbing?
It's just a very. I mean, he's holding something. Hold on, take
All
your
right, I'm
bats
moving.
with you.
Oh. All right. All right. I'm going to do 2 lightsaber attacks against Darth Vader.
Okay.
However you wanted to say that, Gina.
So I have a -1 for keeping up lightsaber combat. That's how that works, or
Yes.
not?
Yep.
All right. So I will roll at -3.
Yes. Yep. No, you should be roll at -2.
2 actions. I'm attacking twice.
Right. And you have 3 actions going on. You should be at -2.
Oh, okay. Oops. Well,
That's fine. That 40 is great.
do I roll damage?
Yeah.
Does he get to dodge? I mean, he's in a coffin.
Okay. So you said you're attacking twice. So roll your two hits on him. Okay. No, you hit with both of them.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage. And remember, with lightsaber combat, you add your
Yeah, control
control.
to the damage.
As much as you want.
Oh, I think I want to add all of it to Darth Vader.
Okay.
Just a play actor.
And were you aiming for any... I mean, when you're aiming for these...
I'm aiming for the arm that is holding onto Ren's choking, like his
Okay.
neck.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, yeah, you can slice the hand off. Great. Okay, and then you hit the second time. Go ahead and roll the damage for that. Okay, so the first one, you slice through his hand, and you can see that it's all cybernetics. This is not a real...
Clang? Clang? Did you say clang?
It's all cybernetics. This is a droid. This is not Darth Vader. So you slice off his hand, and Rem is now free of his grip. Rem, the hand slices off in front of you, drops in your lap. You have this cybernetic hand of this droid Darth Vader sitting on your lap. And then, Genos, where'd you want that last slice to hit?
Just across the torso.
Alright, you slice him in half, and it's all droids. It's droid cybernetics. And you notice he's not even holding a lightsaber. It's just a lit up rod.
It's just like a painted stick.
Yeah, it's a painted stick. Wait, is this just a broom he was holding the whole time?
Just the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
The lightsaber was within you the whole time.
The lightsaber was the lightsabers we made along the way.
Yeah, well, that's that. That is exactly that. So you know it's, yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, so Zuda, it is back to you. So you see this happen. Wait, you're muted, so if you're rolling dice or anything. Was that now? Zuda. Okay. Well, we'll move on to Rem, and maybe Zuda's just going to the bathroom. Rem, it is your turn. The hand just fell on your lap. You realize that this Darth Vader is just a droid.
How damaged am I? Like, did he damage it in my throat? Like, do I gotta talk like this? Like
Yeah.
Rusty?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and you're at minus 1d to all your actions, and you're at minus 2d in your left arm. Rim's really gotten beat up. You also have a huge, like I don't know, like bruise on your nose because you broke it and it looked awful for a while, and then they just jammed it back in place, and it looks right, but it's all bruised and you got blood everywhere. So Rim's getting real roughed up. But you have a bat flying at you now too.
I got a bat flying at me?
Yeah, it's flying right around you. Probably smells that blood.
Alright. I'm gonna apologize or thank Genos, but it's gonna come out like and then I'm gonna shoot at the bat next to me.
Okay.
Because I'm like freaking out, like I'm like you said, getting roughed up.
Yeah. Do you want to? Okay. So your one action is going to be shooting at the bat.
Let me. Oh damn! There's hella bats. Why are there so many bats?
We are in a bat cave.
That's true. We are in a bat cave. Not the bat cave you may be thinking of, but we are in a bat cave.
I don't see no Batman.
Oh,
All
there's
right.
this
Let me
funny
take
bat.
one shot at each bat adjacent to me. Is that cool?
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, you'll be at -1 for one, and then no, sorry, you'll be at -2 for one of them, and then you'll be at -3 at the other.
All right. So -2,
Okay. You hit.
and then -3. All right. I don't need my throat to be able to shoot. All right.
No, you hit both of them. Go ahead and roll.
4 times the damage. All
Yep.
right.
Okay, let's take a quick look at that. Okay, so you hit all of your times, and all the bats, or those 2 bats, are both dead. You kill all the bats. Oh, and the music turned off.
Oh, sorry. Were we back at the top of the turn order?
Yeah, we skipped you because you didn't respond, but you might have been.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to Alex about something.
Okay. We gotta go with the Steele request because I have to dismiss the ask every single time.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. You can go. Yeah. So Rem killed the 2 bats around him. He is still wounded, and Zuda, it is your turn. Did you?
Okay.
Did you see what Genos did?
Did he cut the arm off of the Darth Vader droid thing?
Yep, and then sliced it in half.
Okay. So, don't have to deal with that.
You do have 2 bats. The bats...
Yeah, I kind of need to deal with these bats first. Can I just use my... or is it? Rodian martial arts to punch them?
Yes. Yes, you can. You're like, did you learn that in Senator's kids' school?
Yes.
Diplomatic.
Well, I mean, Rodians pride themselves on hunter culture, so usually that class consisted of going out into the jungle of the jungle planet and tossing us in the wilderness and saying, "Learn how to fight."
Punch that tree.
This is the strong
Punch that
arm
tree.
of the law here. Yeah, you can. You have 2 bats around you. Do you want to do 2 actions to?
Yes. So that would be -1 and -2, or
-1 and -1.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, both of those hit. Go ahead and roll your strength.
Pow.
And roll your strength for the other one. All right.
Pow.
All right. One bat is mortally wounded, and the other one is dead. This poor bat. Okay, so you do your Rodian martial arts.
I used to punch mine axe back home, and they're not much bigger than 2 meters.
These bats are impossible. Did you want to move at all, or are you good?
I'm good. I need to go back to aiming my deadly weapon. But I guess I used my action until I'm distracted. So maybe I'll try firing it again next turn. Or I should move.
Well, and you saw that the blaster bolts and the coffin both...
What?
The blaster bolts and the coffin both went straight through it.
That's true.
Yes, but I've got a magical thing on the edge of my crossbow.
That's fair.
So
too.
I'm gonna... So let me try to, aim at him so that if I miss, it'll hit the chair behind him.
Okay.
Or was the chair knocked over?
No.
By the coffin?
No, the chair's still there. It's like a big stone chair. The coffin exploded and a body fell out.
As David,
Oh, nice.
I believe in you, Rob. As Katira,
Okay.
I think you're an idiot.
What? The meanest.
Katira's just like, why? What are you doing? You just saw a coffin fly through that body. But I know.
But you don't know what the holocron will do.
Oh, Katira doesn't believe in that
Yeah.
holocron has anything to do with anything.
Well then,
It's not a
let's see.
weapon.
We'll
It
see.
just told me history.
Well, you'll find out. So, and speaking
Look.
of that, it's Bota's turn now. Bota,
I guess
you're-
I'll just move up.
Speaking of history,
Okay.
Bota's dead.
Okay, so Zuda, you ran up to the edge of the pool, and it looks like it's water and blood, and there's mist and smoke, and it looks like there might be something in the middle of the pool. And Bota, is your turn.
All right. I want to take 2 shots.
Okay.
So for these lines that are running behind me, these are those cables that are running back to the main structure of this hyperdrive
Yeah.
motivators.
Yep.
I want to just fire at one and see if I can sever the line or just interrupt the whatever's going on.
Okay. So.
And then I just want to fire into that misty fog cloud over that red pool.
Okay. Okay. So 2 actions. So first, you're gonna fire at this thing here, try to sever it, and then you're just gonna fire in here.
Down into that pool.
Okay. Sounds good. So
See if we can get something to stir.
Sounds good. So 2 actions. So minus 1d6 for your first one. And I'm not gonna make you roll to shoot right in front of you. You can absolutely just take a shot off. But I do want you to roll damage.
Right.
Okay, well, 38 and 41 are pretty amazing. But roll your damage on the first one. And we'll see how much damage you do there.
Alright, so that one, regular damage because it's just normal range. So that's 34.
Okay, and so your intent was to shoot it right at this cable to see if you could stop it, or you're trying to blow something up?
Yeah, I'm just trying to basically sever that cable.
Okay, let's see.
It's kind of like when Luke Skywalker shoots out the door locks in the Death Star. Oh crap! I think I just blasted him.
Yeah.
The bridge.
I'm trying to think, like, if you're in, like, the engineering room and you just start blasting things. You know what? Okay, I'll roll what I think the armor is, and we'll see how much damage you really do. Okay, so you do 9 damage, and I am going to roll and see. Okay. So you shoot this. It ruptures and explodes a little bit, and you start seeing electricity kind of come out of it a little bit. It's not shut down, but something it's not really doesn't look like it's working right anymore. So you're starting to see something happen over here. But no time for that. You're also going to shoot at the pool. So you shot at that, and roll 1d6.
All right.
Because I want to see exactly where you hit.
4.
Okay. Actually, scrap that. Tell me which one of these which square were you aiming at? Because with a 34, you could hit any of those squares that you wanted.
I think I'd be like basically, if I was shooting down into that pool, I'd probably be firing towards the center of the pool, but like closer side to me. So like over here.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I got a 34.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay. Okay. So you shoot in the mist. This drush disappears.
Which one?
That.
The one that was sitting up at the
Yep.
front?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Okay. The mist starts to clear, and a drush comes out of the water in the middle of the mists. So the Drasht that was there may not have, seems like it might have been an illusion. And then,
I feel like this is Castlevania.
not a bad illusion. Or, not a bad comparison. And he comes out and the mist clears. It seems like there is some sort of crazy thing underneath him that is glowing the same colors as the hyperdrive motivator. So he just sort of kind of is sort of standing up halfway up in this pool.
Oh.
So is he like on a platform above the liquid, or is he in the liquid?
He's like he's up to his chest on the liquid, but this circle thing beneath him is sort of lit up a little bit.
Oh, so it's like a cloning vat kind of thing, huh?
It's something.
And you said it's red, right?
It's red. Well, the portal is like a blue of like a hyperspace
Okay.
generator.
So is he like? I wonder if he's like using the hyperspace to like basically wrap time and move himself around or something like that. Like teleportation. Interesting. All right.
Well, you knew that he was trapped here, but yeah. Anyway, okay. So Katira, it's your turn.
How deep is the pool?
Can you use the pool?
No, how deep is the pool? How deep is the boat?
Can I go for a swim?
How deep is the pool? Okay, the
There's
pool.
no time for
How
swimming.
deep is the pool? That's what my 9-year-old would ask me. How deep is the pool, Dad?
Is it warm? I would say the pool is maybe 5 feet deep. It looks a lot deeper in this. Actually, sorry, I have to go to the bathroom.
No diving is what he means to
And
say.
Drash is on a platform in the pool.
Drash is in. I would say the pool's about 5 feet deep. Drash is in a little bit of a platform. It has this weird circular dais thing in there, and it's all lit up and bright. So it's this shining blue color in this pool of deep red.
Okay.
And I'll be right back as I have to go to the bathroom.
I doubt this guy's got a certification in lifeguarding.
I think you're right, Rusty.
How many times did I tell you to keep the Kool-Aid away from the pool?
Or is the pool just painted red?
That was very weird that David walked from one frame to another on my phone almost
Oh, I didn't even think about
instantaneously.
I'm so tired, it's ridiculous. I haven't been this tired in a long time. I was up too late for the last 2 nights. And it's time.
I may have missed something, but what's going on with the hyperdrive above you, Bota? Did it get attacked over here?
I shot it with my blaster.
Shit,
And
with your
spark
blaster.
shot out.
Sparky
Yeah,
approved.
It's gone.
If I can aim at it, I can shoot it.
So,
I was gonna say we should probably destroy these things. I should probably go on the other side in retrospect, out of character.
do we go for the
I was like,
or do we go for the cables on the back?
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I don't know what that means with the cartoon
Bold
characters.
move, Cotton. Let's see how this pays out.
If an impromptu car wash isn't going to earn us $64,000, guys, I just don't think it's in the cards.
Well, Jimmy, at least you're not making out with the Empire's most dangerous, like Rem and I.
Well, what?
They're getting all handsy on you.
Well, Do you go for the near target or the far target?
Near target.
He's really dangerous. And that scares me.
Well, then go punch the hyperdrive.
All right, I'm back. What did you guys discuss or decide? What the rest of this?
Sure.
Not a lot left, but
Okay. How far can I move with jetpack boots?
it's a good question. How far can you move with jetpack boots?
What's the normal character move? I can compare.
Well, I like that weird little scream you got in the background of this music.
What's the normal character movement? 10?
So the rocket boots. Oh, here it is.
45?
45. That's exactly
And character movement's 10? Normally?
6.
Well, we're saying 6 here, but is it normally 6 or is it normally 10? That's,
Oh, you're right. It is normally 10. I've been playing too much. You're right. Yeah.
but we're converting it to 6 here. Let's say that. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So then we could say 29
29.
is rocket boots. If 10 is 6, then 45 is 29. Alright, I'm going to fly. I'm going to rocket boot up to the top of the giant bat. And I'm going to first ignite my lightsaber and try and cut through as many cables as I can.
Okay, so you're gonna go up to the giant bat
Mm-hmm.
and start cutting through the cables
Mm-hmm.
with your lightsaber or the sun sword.
I'm going to take a swing with a lightsaber, and if it cuts cables, which I just, like, I don't see why it shouldn't be able to cut the cables. So I expect that it would be able to, but plan to draw the sun blade if I get heavy resistance with the lightsaber. Sun sword.
Okay.
Sun blade. That's
Sun sword.
property of Wizards of the Coast.
Okay, so we're gonna do an action to fly up there, and how many cables do you want to try to cut?
We're going to quick quests.
Jetpack. Oh, that's a little ways away with the jetpack. I'm just gonna cut one for now.
Okay,
And try and reach
Okay.
some cover.
two
So,
actions. Where are you gonna land, or are you just gonna stay hovering?
I want to do a flyby, I guess, like maybe on that red cable, and land on the backside of its head, so I can use the giant bat's head for cover. That makes sense.
Yep. Okay, so two actions. You'll fly over there, and then the other one to hit.
Suckers.
Okay, so let's say 3 actions.
Okay.
In case the lightsaber doesn't work, she wants to be ready to use the sunblade.
Okay, so you're going to fly with the lightsaber on, get over there, slash through the red cable with the lightsaber, and then when you land, you're going to turn off the lightsaber and pull out the sun sword?
No, so she's gonna fly over there and slash with the lightsaber, but if the lightsaber doesn't work, she would slash with the sun sword.
Okay, so
So
you're going to
that
have...
would be 3 actions if the lightsaber doesn't work, and I don't know that yet. So I'm just gonna count it as 3 actions.
Okay,
Yeah. So I'm at -2,
2.
and I'm gonna spend 2 character points on my jetpack to make
Okay.
it over there.
All right.
So jetpack over. 11.
Okay. So you're flying a lot lower than you were hoping to, but you get there
Okay.
to the red cord.
And this is lightsaber, right? Yeah. I can't see my micros. Something's got to be good at some point. 3d6. 10.
Okay.
10 to hit the cord.
10. Okay, so roll 5d6 damage. Okay, you slice it. It doesn't completely go all the way through, but you slice it partially in half.
And I'll swing it with the sunblade.
Okay, so you're gonna swing some sword against the cord. Okay, go ahead and roll. I mean, it's kind of like a lightsaber, but it's not. So go ahead and just roll your. I guess it's not really a melee weapon either, because it's not like a. It's like its own thing almost. I don't know. If you have lightsaber skill, I'll count it as the same.
Okay.
It's like how they made
There's
bowcaster.
some rule about using lightsabers without the Force.
What's that?
I said there's some rule about using lightsabers without the Force.
I can
Yeah,
only do 5.
we just rolled as if you get a 1 on your special.
You heard
It's
yourself.
bad. Did you roll a 1 on your special?
No, on my jetpack I did. But not
Oh, I was like, even better. Yeah, I think we've just normally house ruled this. If you get a 1 on your special and you're not force sensitive using a lightsaber, you're gonna have a bad time. 12. Okay, 12 hits. Go ahead and roll 5d6 damage.
14.
Okay, so you're able to completely slice through that cable. Now, the bat head sort of slumps a little bit to one side, but doesn't do a lot else. You're also not really able to land on a great spot of the bat creature. You're sort of like right there by its ear.
Like right where she's at.
Yeah. So you're not in the best spot, but you did land okay.
Oh.
So whatever you did is not immediately clear, but it did move a little bit.
Like I release slack and that's it. You might have done nothing.
Rusty, it is your turn. You still have this weird. You have this weird emperor type thing in front of you.
Is it gonna attack me, or
Yes.
does it seem like it's gonna attack me, or
Yes.
is it okay? No. Okay, so in character, Rusty, in all his rage against the Empire, is gonna just clobber this dude with a couple punches.
Clobbering time.
I know. I was waiting for you to say
Yes.
it. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do a couple swings.
Okay.
Power gloving it. All right, so -1 power gloves.
All right. You're doing two swings.
Well, how? Vader's still trucking on Rem's side, right?
Nope. Genos
He's-
killed it.
Genos made
Oh, that's
sure
right.
of
That's
that.
right. He. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be
But you
safe
also
and
have
just
these
knock this
bats
dude out.
flying around you.
Oh, so they're -1.
So you're at -1
to each
because
bat?
yeah. No. Just in general. Just one. You have these two bats
Okay.
flying around your face. Katira flew
Um,
away from her
I
at a
am-
speed the bats couldn't keep up with.
I'm gonna still punch twice at the Emperor, and I'm just so enraged that I'm not even gonna worry about the bats. So
Okay.
I'll drop down to 60 for each punch.
Okay.
All right. All right. So Rusty swings.
First
He's
one
up.
was pretty horrible. But I mean, it's just
That
sitting
second one had some gusto.
there. Okay, roll your strength twice.
Take this, you old terrible old man.
You roll-
Is the strength affected by the bats?
No.
Oh, shoot. Come back. Roll 20. Sorry. Why? Roll 20 is resetting.
No. I just love
So Rusty.
the questions. Is my strength affected by the bats?
Is it distracting me?
Night on.
And then on deck is Jimmy and Sparky. So think about what you want to do next. Because after Jimmy and Sparky goes, unless I missed, then we got a couple of NPCs, and then it's Drash's turn.
Oh boy.
Hopefully Gaster somehow dies off.
Could have shot him for dealing with the bats.
Oh yeah, 14 and 14.
From a straight throw, correct.
Okay, hit 5. 3. Okay. Yeah, so I mean your first punch, roll 1d6, see where, or just roll 2d6 and we'll see where you hit both times. Right in the left thigh. No, so 5 is 5 is the left thigh and 1's in the head. So Thigh Master lives on. So your gloves, the Thigh Masters. You punch the Emperor right in the thigh. That's where you first went for. Maybe you're going for the groin. Maybe that's where you want to fight the Emperor. So you punch the Emperor in the upper left thigh first. And the second one, you punch him right in his face. It crumples in. There's a bunch of sparks, and you realize this Emperor is just a droid. Falls back in its coffin.
Rusty, heavily breathing, says, "That's why you always go for the thigh."
Rusty's catchphrase.
That's why.
Hit him where it hurt.
And then it zooms on Rusty's face, freeze frame, and that's the end.
The end of the episode.
End of the episode. Alright, it is Jimmy and Sparky's turn. Jimmy, you got a bunch of bats on you. You're running into the corner.
Yeah. Well, I hate bad.
Well, Mummy, you should have named Sparky Mommy.
Mommy.
No.
Oh man.
Well, you know, as we talked about earlier, that's how Ronald Reagan referred to his wife.
And it was weird then, and it's weird now.
I mean, or you just bring back that Ewok that you went on a date with, and her name is like M-U-M-I or something.
I don't remember what it was. It was so long ago. So many years ago.
Mommy or Nummy? Which one do you want?
I think that's a
All
question
right.
for Jimmy.
Let's see. Sparky will go first. He's gonna shoot the bats around. Well, I guess around him first, and then Jimmy. So he'll take 2 actions. He go shoot both, at least one of the bats here. So
Does
this
he
one or
want to
this
take
one.
2 or 3 actions to get all 3?
You'll
of the
do
bats?
3 actions. You know, might as well do all 3. Screw it. He's gonna be exhausted. That's fine.
All right.
Um,
Real. He's tired already. Tap out. Okay, so go for
what
it.
is this? What is this shooting skill? Is it
So
rough?
It'll be at minus 2d.
Okay, so 40. That's not terrible, but it's not great. But okay. All right, let's do this. Let's see here. 46. 16, 15, 18.
All right, all of those hit. Go ahead and roll 3 damages.
It's 5d6, right? Yeah, 5d6.
Yeah.
Sure.
He kills 2 of the bats, and another one is mortally wounded.
Okay.
One of the bats falls down.
Got the black lung in his mind.
I got the
What's going
black lung, Pop. Will we ever make it to California, Jawa Jimmy?
Well, if I have anything to say about it, maybe.
No.
No. No.
All right, that's Sparky's turn. What do you want Java Jimmy to do?
Jawa Jimmy wants to see what the hell is going on with these hyperdrives. I know that if this one would have been shot, we know that Drasht is coming out of what is the scene kind of portal that has to do with these hyperdrives. Is there any kind of scom link that, or anything that Jawa can be connected to shut down this hyperdrive?
Okay, you go over and run in, and let's say you connect to it. So let's see. Are you trying to find information first, or are you gonna just try to pull the plug?
Find information and then try to shut down maybe both, if possible, if they're interconnected between the second one. Not sure if they are, but I don't know yet. So let's see what Jawa Jimmy can find out.
Okay, so you connect and you immediately validate the credentials. This hyperdrive motivator is from the Gorgon. Gorgon.
Zola.
Gorgon.
Right? No, not the Gorgon. My notes may have lied to me. No, it's not the Gorgon. Sorry, my notes lied to me. It is from the poly... Hang on a second.
Polyamory.
It's from the polyamory. And it tells you immediately, so you know they're poly.
Communication.
It is from the polyphemus.
Can I see what this tribe is doing here? Any configuration of like what the configuration is and why they're here? Is there any?
But you know, the name. Does the name mean anything to you? It should.
Well, sorry, what's the name again? It's Poly what?
Polyphemus.
Well, I may have forgotten.
You do seem to remember that you were supposed to track down a Star Destroyer that came to this site.
Oh, that's right.
But I don't blame you, because in game time it may have only been like a month, but in real life it's been a full year.
That's right. We're looking for a Star Destroyer. Oh.
It's
What
the
the
Star
hell?
Destroyer you guys sent here.
From?
Oh man, that was so long ago. In real life, sorry. Out of
What?
character. Just like... Oh man, it's been a minute. Okay.
Man, you just misplaced one Star Destroyer.
It's just one easy teensy weeny Star Destroyer.
Okay, so you recognize this as the Star Destroyer you guys sent here. Let's just leave it at that. I may have the wrong Greek mythological character, but regardless, this is the Star Destroyer that you. This was like your secondary goal. Do you remember that? Like the first goal was like don't get killed. Second goal was hey, find the Star Destroyer you guys sent there because it dropped off a radar. Third was represent the New Republic in a good light. Fourth was probably like, don't embarrass yourself on the dance floor. Because you were supposed to go to this gala and that still has not happened.
Oh, that's right. Man, we're so off track. God.
But don't worry, you set some fake bombs underneath the podium, so you can.
I planted those bombs under protest. So I thought it was a really dumb idea.
I'll do it worse than half-assed. It's fake
Well,
bombs.
Does Joe and Jimmy know if these are interconnected? So is this one able to connect to the other one even remotely to shut off both these devices simultaneously? Is that something that would be possible?
Yes, but how do you want to shut it off? If you shut it off immediately, it could blow things up, or you can turn it off and it'll slowly power down.
Let's shut off both via a safe shutdown so I don't kill a certain Bota of a certain Z on top of it.
Okay. Yep. You can send down a shutdown code and slowly power them off.
And while I do that, I also run override code that only I can turn it back on if required.
Okay, well
Famous last words.
let's roll for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, let me roll a password check for that.
Roll computer programming repair.
8d6.
Password 123. Come on.
You didn't use the magic word?
Which words?
Okay, so you're spending time on that. It is now the NPC's turn. Hope spends her turn slashing through these two bats. And then... 6 moves towards Genos. GIGI just sort of runs around trying to swat this bat. She is not really a fighter. She does not like the bat and is sort of running around yelling.
I'm glad I saved her.
Classic GG.
Oh, GG. And Yaster? What would Yaster do?
Harakiri.
What's that? No, I don't think she'd do that. Okay. You know what? Yaster's gonna try to throw to see if this happens. Yaster's gonna try to throw this coffin at this Drash to see if it's real. I won't roll where everyone can see it. Okay, so she throws a coffin and it lands on him, sort of smashes on his back, breaking. So you at least know this Drash is corporeal.
What body comes out?
Yeah, another body sort of falls out. Let's see.
It's Yoda.
Well, he can only do people he... Well, I can tell you. I don't have to explain myself to you. This is my logic, but you don't know.
This is my trauma, damn it!
And it looks like maybe a Jedi type person fell out.
Does it look like his brother?
No. She runs over and is ready to fight it. Let's say she throws the coffin, starts running over and getting into this position. Now it's Drash's turn. Drash goes, "You fools!" And he is going to try to force throw. Actually, no. Yeah, he is going to try to. Yaster has her lightsaber out. Genos has his lightsaber out. Bota's just standing there. Okay. Okay, so he's going to take a couple of actions this turn.
You don't have to. You can take it off if you want.
Okay. Bota, all of a sudden you feel a great wave of sort of anger and wind push up against you. Go ahead and roll your dexterity.
This is a new round, right?
It is a new round. No,
All
it's
right.
not a new round. Nope, you guys went first. So you already
So
did 2 actions.
Minus 2? Or am I?
Yes. You can also, sorry, I told you the wrong thing. You're going to roll your strength, and it's your base strength, so it's not a negative. It's just
All right.
your base strength.
Alright. 11.
Okay, so now here is where you roll your dexterity, and you're gonna roll. Go ahead and roll your base dexterity with no negatives.
Base dexterity, no negatives. Okay, so 4D.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Ooh. Okay, so according to this, you are pushed back 4 meters.
That's a long ways, because I'll be off the top of this tower.
Well, okay, so if we do this, measurement is right through the electricity.
Right through the electricity. All right. Feel so electrified.
Okay, so let's say basically all of a sudden you just get pushed and you fall off the area that you're standing on. You know, it's sparking, it's lighting up, but you kind of go through that. You fall down a little bit, hit the side of this, and land on the ground. Roll just another base strength. Let's see if it actually does any damage.
All right.
And if you roll a 1 on your special...
There it is.
Oh gosh.
Okay, you roll 1 on your special, and someone's getting Boba Fetted.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll 1d6.
Oh no.
Just don't headbutt the floor.
Okay. I'm using grenade rules. So you get pushed all the way back. It hits the back of it and activates your jetpack.
Oh
you
boy.
start flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, and using the grenade deviation. Rule, you actually, this is not great for you. You land in the pool. You sort of go flying through the air and land in the pool.
Everybody in.
It's a pool party.
Oh man.
Okay, but he's not done yet. He is not done yet. Okay. He is going to try to rip out the lightsaber from Yaster's hand. Which is kind of funny, like, why doesn't that happen more often in Star Wars media, right?
I was gonna say, I think you're like overdoing it with the pulling the lightsabers out of people's hands.
I know, but doesn't
people would like use the Force to hold it in their hand?
That's true. But then isn't it like, why doesn't Darth Vader just like rip the lightsaber out of everyone's, like, because he's so much stronger than people? Why
You'd be
doesn't
so
that
boring
happen?
that way though.
Maybe the Force plus your physical hand strength is just too much to overcome.
That iron grip, huh?
Yeah.
I think
the real
Vader
answer
would
is that it is a little bit silly, and that it defeats the point of having lightsaber fights. That's the cinematic answer.
And I think the other thing too is, why don't, when you're fighting with a lightsaber, you deactivate it and then reactivate it when you're like
Didn't
holding
they
it?
do that? They did that in the new one.
Acolyte?
One no one watched, then got
Yeah.
canceled.
Yep, that must have been the Acolyte because I never watched it.
Wait, what do you mean deactivate it and reactivate?
Yeah, he liked
Turn it on.
Darth in disguise, the guy who's not actually He
Darth in
Darth
disguise.
disguise? Oh.
yeah, Darth in disguise. He turned off the lightsaber and then turned it back on and poked holes in someone with it.
I do
You
feel
could call
that
him
name is a
Did.
little on the nose.
Darth in
I do remember
disguise.
that part.
That show was so bad. Don't watch it.
But I want to see this lightsaber fight.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll watch the lightsaber fights then.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Vader is,
choreography admittedly was good, but the plot was, you lost me. We didn't even finish it.
Dude, give me Trinity in the Solo series as a Jedi. I'm in. Like,
yeah, but
period.
she was barely in it. That was such
Right?
yeah, she was
that was
dead in the
such a
first
bummer.
episode.
Yeah. That was such a bummer. Okay.
Give me good writing in the Solo series, and I'm in it.
All right, so
Andor season 2.
okay, Genos, give me a control check. And you've also done 2 actions this round. So give me, this is your third. So
control at minus
3.
What happened with Yasser?
I'll circle back to her.
Sure.
Woof. Okay. Go ahead and make a dex. If you want to, you can make just a base dexterity with no negative. But you
base
feel
dexterity with
you,
no
you
negative?
feel also like huge push is being pressed on you. You obviously, as someone trained in the Jedi arts, you're being force pushed.
What is my dex?
Base dex.
Would Genos know if he was being force pushed or force pulled from behind?
Not good.
Okay, you are pushed back 3 meters. So you are pushed back 3 squares, so you fall over Rem and are pushed back.
Thanks, Rem, for breaking my fall.
Please tell me I don't take damage from this. And no problem, bro.
Unless, did he get a 1 on his roll? No, he did not.
Watch the nose, man.
I like how Rem always gets stuck with like someone else that's right in the middle of a firefight and ends up either like falling over them or falling into them or getting shot instead of the other person by accident.
It's like Rem's the NPC in a shooter video game. You're walking by and he just gets...
Okay, so what he does to Yaster is and this is no judgment on Genos, but I think he perceives Yaster as more of a threat. So all of a sudden, you all see Yaster's arm break, cracks at a weird angle, and she drops her lightsaber. Genos, you know this is Rend.
Oh shit.
Did
Ren.
you crack their costume too?
Rend. It's a skill where you can tear apart people's bodies.
All right, guys.
Well,
it's
that
getting
is
really late.
terrifying.
Better roll it up for tonight.
Okay, so since it's almost the end of the session, this thing starts glowing crazy bright blue. And
I need to get out of this pool.
And Bota, you are actually in the pool. You are starting to be pulled into it. This thing is
Oh my
sort of
gosh.
near the bottom of it, and as you get closer and closer, you realize it doesn't even look like it doesn't look like it's corporeal. It looks like it's non-corporeal. It looks like it's this crazy thing that's just sort of existing.
Someone pulled the
it's
drain plug out of this pool.
actually physical. Well, water everywhere. Let's all have a drink. So you're being dragged
man.
there. So this is probably your last turn, and then something's gonna happen.
This thing is like Stargate.
Kind of, maybe not. But now it is the end of this turn, and Zuda, it's your turn.
All right, here we go.
It doesn't affect.
Let's see if this crazy thing
Genos'
works.
concentration on battle sense and stuff, right?
It doesn't know.
Okay. So he should be able to jump and work. So.
Like, all right, bat guy, eat this.
Okay, but you confused me with that. Are you shooting at the bat or the guy?
Oh no, I'm shooting at him in the middle of the pool.
Or the little bats.
Well, I mean, he's a guy with bats, so I'm like, bat. Zuda's just
Tim
bad
as
at
well.
coming up with insults in the moment, you know?
Yeah. The Zuda strength 6 on special too.
Nice.
6 on special.
So,
Okay. I will say Drash puts his hand out as a reaction to try to stop whatever you're doing.
oh no.
He can't, and it goes right through and hits him right in the head.
Oh, nice.
So it hits him right in the head, bounces off, splashes in the pool, but you see a giant gash on his forehead, and he goes, "You made me bleed my own blood."
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
But you realize the holocron you had dispels his power, so that's why you couldn't stop it.
Nice. Now I need to go swimming for a holocron. Bota.
Go ahead and roll 1d6. I'm going to do my new favorite rule is the grenade rules, which I use for everything. Roll 1d6 and I'll see where it landed.
Oh boy.
What was it?
1.
Oh, no. 1 is probably the best thing you could have actually rolled. Because 1, normally for... Oh, no, actually, no, sorry. If you had rolled a 4, that was the best you could have. A 1, it just puts it over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it puts it right here. Like it
right
bounced out his
behind
head
him.
right behind him. If you had got Sorry, yeah, alright, yeah, if you got a 4, it would have been right on Bota's lap. Well, all good. And actually, sorry, we skipped right to Zuda, but Genos, you can jump in whenever you want. So, if you don't want to go yet, I'll move to Rem, or you can go now if you want.
Go ahead, go to Rem. I'll hop in after.
Alright, Rem, it is your turn. You're at minus 1d to all actions, and then minus 2d if it's on your broken pinky hand.
He's still out of breath.
Okay.
It's
So-
it's in the cardiac arrest, mon ami.
Is Bota being like sucked into the
Yes.
hole?
The whole, yeah, everything is sort of moving towards there, and sort of, it looks like the water is actually draining.
It's like a little whirlpool. Come on.
The water's fine.
Wait, but he has
It's like a giant
jetpack.
back
Can't
to
he just
tank.
jetpack away?
I don't know,
See
his
it in
jetpack
action.
just misfired. You saw him flying across. Did not look happy.
Okay.
Jetpacks don't work underwater very well.
Okay. And this gentleman that I shot at earlier, is he still seeming to be impervious to?
No. That disappeared. And then through the mist, he rose.
And
Okay.
through the
Okay.
Rose.
I'm going to shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face.
Okay.
That's what Rem does to his problems.
I shoot him head on.
So I'm -2 and then -1.
Wait, how many
No,
times
minus
did you shoot?
-3, right?
How many times
The
did you
guy
shoot?
with the guy in the middle of the whirlpool.
Yeah, but how many times are you shooting him?
Twice.
Okay, twice. So you're going to be
The same thing as when I shot the bats, right?
no. Wait. Okay, so let's think about this. So you're already at minus 1d no matter what. So you're doing 2 actions. So you're minus 2d for your first one, and then minus 3d for your second one. Right. And so it's the start of a new turn.
Oh well.
Look at that.
Well, let's see. You
One
know,
on the special.
he's just going to slightly move out of the way, and we'll see if he hits you. Even though, nope. Since it's the start of a new turn, he gets all of his actions back. He just sort of moves in the water out of the way. You know how people can move very fast in water. Nope. So he dodges out of the way.
For both of them?
I mean, you roll once for a dodge.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like square dancing.
Which is what Rem does. Look, Rem, we know you love the square dance with your hoity-toity.
Rem's gonna quickly look at his guns to see if something's like up. Like if
Did you put those in the wrong setting?
Yeah.
How he didn't. Are these set for stun? Like what's going on?
Are these set for miss?
Am I a stormtrooper? What's happening here?
Well, you got him to take an action, which is, the point of it. Okay, so it's Bota. It's your turn. You are in the water, and you are being pulled, sort of into the center. You probably don't want that to happen, or I mean, you're being pulled towards Drasht in the middle of it, but.
You know, I've always fought against everything in life. I'm just gonna go with it. Just go with the flow.
Go with the flow. You're literally going with the flow here. Okay.
So let's see here. I have wrist, like a wrist arm, like little rocket that will shoot out a grappling hook, I think, with a cord on it.
Yep.
I am going to try to shoot that outside of the pool to something that I can grapple to and pull myself out of the pool.
And what is that thing?
I am going to see if I can.
Rusty?
Yeah, Rusty, grab the rope.
You asked her?
I'm gonna grab it. I think I'll try to
grab the what?
I think I'll try to shoot one of the coffins
Okay.
and see if it'll like wedge itself into one of the coffins.
Okay. Okay, so and that's how you're gonna do this action. You're just gonna shoot the grappling and then try to reel yourself in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can I use that's missile weapon, right?
I think it's armor weapons, but
Oh, is it armor weapons? I think it's the same thing that I have.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the grappling is armor.
You have armor weapons 8D,
Okay.
which is a lot better than your missile weapons of 5D.
Yeah.
You're really underselling yourself.
Right. 31.
Oh no, and roll your special again.
No, I don't want to get a 1. 35.
Well, it only counts the first time. Okay, yeah, you wrap around it, but and it slows your being dragged to the middle, but it just starts bringing the coffin to you.
Damn it, that
Starts
coffin should have been
sliding.
weighing more than me.
It starts sliding, and
Now I feel like I'm in the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
are you going to fight against the current at all?
Fight against the coffin?
The current?
You're being drawn towards the circle.
Yeah. Are you going to react to that at all, or are you okay with it?
I mean, I don't know what else I can do. Does the jetpack still work?
I don't know. Roll 1d6. Evens, yes. Odds, no. Nope. But at least you got a coffin coming for you.
Yeah, at least I can climb in and be done with this.
Bota's just gonna go into the coffin. See, I'm done. Tap down.
I'll see you guys on the other side.
I'm done with this.
Oh shoot. Crap. Because if I go towards it, I can't get to that holocron. It's too far away. I think I'll get sucked down into the middle. And I'm still about 5 feet from the edge of this pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot. I don't imagine Bota's a great
Jedi.
swimmer. Let me try to roll my strength and see if I can just like pull myself away from this. I guess that's the second action though. I didn't roll it correctly to do 2 actions.
That's okay.
Is that kind of like moving though? Where it's like
well,
you don't roll to move.
I mean, I guess I don't actually know the rules about moving around in water, but I would assume it would.
Because
just
I mean,
be,
I'm standing on the
down.
bottom of the pool because it's not that deep. I would still be like on the ground.
You're still on the ground. But
Is there rules for like difficult terrain?
There is, and there's also rules for swimming. Swimming is actually a strength skill. But if you're not swimming, I assume you could just slowly walk.
I think I would just try to like hold my position as much as I could, just to not get sucked in further.
Roll your base strength.
All right, roll base strength.
Because swimming is a strength skill, and I would assume that you're trying to not get sucked in.
But do I -1 because I already took the?
It's just your base attribute.
17.
All right, you don't move any further than you had moved, and you've got this. You're still tied to this coffin, but now the coffin is like kind of just
gonna suck me in.
Yeah, now the coffin's gonna weigh you down. Who knew this coffin would be a death trap?
I just want to see some fake stormtrooper droid pop out.
Okay. All right, Katira, it's your turn, and then Rusty, you're on deck.
Can I hold my turn?
What do we house rule on that?
I'll go in between him.
All right, Genos, it is your turn. You see Bota with his coffin swimming around in the water.
What is the hole?
What's the hole?
What is the hole?
The magic is in the
like
hole.
Something he's standing on, or is he floating in it? Like what? What is the hole?
The pool is about 5 feet deep, so he's standing above it. He's standing on this thing that looks non-corporeal. There's circles, symbols. It is lit up. It is blue, matching the color of the hyperdrive motivators around you, and it is glowing red on the outside. It looks non-corporeal, and it looks crazy.
Okay.
Megatron's back, and he's totally insane. Yes, the spores.
And did Bota try to land on it and fall through it?
Nope, he got force pushed. It activated his jetpack, and he flew like Boba Fett in Return of the Jedi into the pool.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
And then he.
I'm going to try to jump on it.
Jump on
Try
the
to
coffin.
ride the coffin.
And you're gonna surf like the Ninja Turtle.
No, I'm gonna jump on the hole.
Okay.
Jump on that hole.
Oh, can we go back to you surfing the coffin lid into the hole instead?
And then using a bow and arrow and start shooting orcs? Or is it more Ninja Turtles and there's gonna be a cowabunga? Surf's up, Bota.
And then the dwarf shows up and was like,
Right.
it still only counts as one.
Yeah. Okay, so
Is that a thing? Can I stand? Can I jump and stand on it?
on the coffin?
No, on the hole.
Yeah, you can jump and stand in the hole. Are you,
Ride the hole.
okay, but you're gonna force jump, right? So it's gonna be an action. Just
Yeah, all right, force jump.
Do you want to do other things too, so we can calculate?
Yeah, I want to swing my lightsaber at
Drush.
not vampire dude.
I mean, he definitely is he already admitted that he
is a vampire dude.
Yes,
Got it.
He feeds off of other
All right.
people.
I will attack him once.
Okay.
With a lightsaber.
Okay, so once for the force jump. Okay, so
what is force jump?
Well, it's jumping using the force. You really need to learn about your skills. No, it's a control difficulty. It reminds me of The Office. What is rep? Wow, Daryl, you got a lot to learn about your culture. Roll. So that's a control. So it's control -1.
All right, control -1.
So when he jumps on the coffin, Kylo Ren pops out. How did Darth Vader find out what Luke bought him for Christmas?
I don't know. How did he find out?
He felt his presence.
Okay, so we've been doing force jump according to this thing says you get to add your control directly to your jump skill.
Oh, okay.
Which is a strength. So
okay, my strength is.
So your base control plus your base strength gives you your jump.
Cool. So a lot. That's my jump.
All right. Yeah, you land exactly where you want to land.
And I don't fall through the thing and land in the jello?
No, but as soon as your feet touch it, you feel a crazy, otherworldly presence. As soon as you touch where you landed, something feels very. There feels like it's almost disorienting. It feels like there is some sort of.
Does it affect my next action?
No, I won't. But it does feel. There's like half a second where like, wait, what is this? Am I on solid ground or what's going on? No, go ahead and you have plus 2D.
I have plus 2D, so that would be plus 1D now.
Yes.
Let me add one more dice to that.
Okay, so that's your lightsaber swing, right?
Plus that. 34.
Okay. Okay, so lightsaber combat. You add your sense to your lightsaber skill.
I did, yeah. That was what the roll was. That was the 10d6, 11d6.
Okay.
I rolled 4 ones.
Oh boy.
All right. So he parries your attack.
Nice.
But now you made him use 2 actions.
Nice. Someone shoot him. Someone shoot him.
I did.
And you hit him. Actually, to be fair, Zuda's the only one that hit him and bounced on his forehead and made him bleed. Now, did it hurt him?
I didn't actually roll damage for that, but I suppose that's fine.
Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna say it doesn't do long-term damage. It is now Katira's turn.
They didn't hurt him.
I can put you at the end if we want to move to Rusty. But either way, after this, it's Rusty's turn, then it's Jimmy and Sparky.
And so, to be clear, this is our last turn.
Yes. After this, whatever happens, whatever he's planning to do, he's doing. So you have 3 plus Yaster plus Hope plus.
Oh, really? Wait. he's gonna be. I thought you meant it's our last turn. Like we're gonna go to bed.
I mean, you will go to bed.
And we might all be dead.
Well, I probably
Can
should have
someone-
attacked him twice.
Like, try pushing him out of the circle?
Can you?
Genos might be going wherever he's going.
That's a good point.
I mean, Zuda, you
I
could
feel
jump
like
in the
it's-
water.
I
Right.
feel like it's thermal detonator time.
Oh no!
Right on top.
Last time we did that, Zuda was 1 point away from dying, which was crazy.
And Zuda was
One
not
die
right in the
result.
middle.
If I had rolled any of my die 1 point lower, I would have been completely dead.
Yes.
And Zuda wasn't right in the middle, where Genos and Bota.
I mean, you also have Genos and Bota right there. But hey, you know what? Whomever has thermal detonators and wants to do crazy things, do it. But also remember he has telekinesis.
The one thermal detonator down the hole.
Also remember that Zuda Zorbo has been spending a good part of this adventure rigging explosives on all the walls he could find upstairs while you were dealing with zombies and things. So, you know. You'd also be burying yourself here
That's
if
true.
he dies.
You could set up a chain reaction. Alright, so Katira, what are you going to do? Unless you want to push to the end.
I'm gonna delay this.
You're going to delay. Rusty, it is your turn.
She's watching and waiting. And thinking.
You got
Rusty
two bats
is
around you still.
still-
And you see Genos and Bota in the water. Bota's
I still got bats on.
hooked to a coffin. Genos is doing lightsaber combat.
Okay, so what is the penalty for? Okay, the penalty for multiple actions is minus die, but if I use character points, do they cancel out?
For
I mean,
one action.
Sure, depends on the amount of character points, but yeah, you can use
Yeah,
as many
okay.
character points as you want on your turn. You just can't use character points plus force points.
Got it. Okay. Ooh. I am going to destroy what we believe to be as a hyperdrive by
Oh.
trying to throw some frag grenades at it.
Okay.
And that is distance wise. We got it. 9 meters. That's not.
It's not hard.
And that hyperdrive is like.
It's
okay.
actually, but
So
to be fair, hyperdrives are and it's turned on. It could create a pretty big explosive.
oh man,
I mean,
was
it
really
is-
hoping you would tell me that.
It is shutting down, but it's not quite there yet. But if you do,
I am, and I'm yeah.
yeah, it's up to you. I'm just saying there could be some explosive.
Well, it's looking pretty grim right now. This guy's got the upper hand. This is our last round. I am going to use 5 character points for grenade.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'm running this out. I'm going to throw 3 frag grenades from my arsenal. And I'm going to go throw 2 of them at the hyperdrive. And then I'm going to throw 1 towards the first coffin on my side of the pool.
Do you know what the
No,
frag-
the
Okay, which one?
is frag does more damage like to the surrounding areas.
Okay, so let's take a look at what frag grenade. What their range is.
Frag versus
Okay, it's their range is. Okay, 3 to 4. 7. Okay, the blast radius is 0 to 5 to 15. So anything within 15 is going to get hurt, including you.
15 meters.
Yes.
Oh, 15 meters. Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay. Let me.
So if you throw,
Thank you for.
if you throw it here, you're still gonna get hurt. If you throw it like here at these things, you won't. But
Okay, so I'll throw 3. Can't wait for these to bounce back at us, guys.
Oh boy.
I swear, I throw things really well. I'm good at that. I played dookie ball back at home.
All right. I'm gonna still throw 3, using 5 character points. Kind of spreading them out as far as I can towards the hyperdrive.
Okay, and you're gonna do it. Okay, tell me where you're gonna. Tell me where
I'm
you're
good.
gonna throw them.
Tell me where you go. Tell me where you go.
Where you go?
And I'm gonna throw like kind of like up, spread it out like 3 ways. So like down below, the middle, and then to the right of that, left and right of the center of it, and to the center.
Okay, so you're gonna do 3 actions, so you'd be at minus 2d, but you also have these stupid bats flying around, so your total is minus 3d for each of these 3
For
throws.
each.
And then you're gonna use
Okay, so that
how many character points again?
for 5.
Okay, so that means you have 2 at minus 1d and then a third at minus 2d.
So say that again. I'm sorry. It's 2. My first one's gonna be. Does that put me at 10D? Because I think I have grenade 10.
So the first one would be 90, second one would be 90, and the third one would be 8d.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
Okay, go ahead and start rolling those.
Ooh, just thinking about trouble here. All right.
Trust me, guys. I know what I'm doing.
Blow it up.
LARP it out.
Oh boy.
Oh, it was nice doing, yo.
Nice.
Oh.
Even the 19 with that one still goes to relatively the right area. So go ahead and roll. What you're going to do is roll damage 5d 3 times. I don't think that's
Did I
right.
do that right? No.
No.
Nope, that's not right. That's
5
way
and 6.
too low.
Get too excited.
Five D6. Try that. Oh man.
Okay.
So
All right.
something.
Okay, so these start exploding. You throw these 3 grenades. They start exploding. Things start sparking and going crazy. Drash goes, no, Uranos. And Katira, you're on
He
top
said
of
no turnips?
he said Uranos. Uranos, he says no, and then looks over to the bat and says Uranos, which you would take to be the name of the bat. The bat starts moving.
She's gonna blow.
Katira, you're gonna have to roll a, I don't know, dex, I guess, to stay on top, or strength, whatever one you want, if you want to stay on top.
How about acrobatics?
Acrobatics would work. Acrobatics would be very appropriate.
Yes.
Acrobat.
Acrobatics. That gets a bonus. That's a 19.
You know, I think you should get a bonus if there's a pun involved in what in the skill. Okay, So this starts exploding, and a whole bunch of like blue energy flies out of it. The giant bat creature, who hasn't moved at all, sort of moves with this robotic, jerky type motion, and moves sort of closer, and catches the energy, and starts having like electricity and all this sort of things sort of absorbing around it. Kind of crazy, but he is just sort of absorbing things, and something's going on. So now it is either Jimmy, Sparky, or Katira's turn.
So where's the energy?
It's inside the bat. It's like 1980s electricity all over you. You're probably wouldn't want to move. It's the drawn-on, hand-painted electricity.
Is it inside its chest cavity there?
Mainly, yeah, but it's also on the outside, like zzz, 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 going around.
And so he was not injured by the holocron in the face.
The bat wasn't, but he was. He got hit by the holocron in the face, and he started bleeding.
Yeah.
He couldn't. The notable thing was he couldn't stop the holocron. But remember, you fought and found 2 other weapons, which you haven't used yet.
So, yeah, and that was my next question was, in the memory that we saw, his brother went to fight him with a lightsaber, and he went straight through it with that sun's sword.
Right, yeah.
And this is it.
Well, yep, and you all, let's see, you didn't see the sigil in any of the things, but you saw where the sun sword was and what the sun sword could do. And Katira, you have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, unless Jimmy, you want to go right now.
Jimmy, you have a sigil.
Yeah.
Remember?
I do. That's right. But I'm so far away. How the hell am I going to get over there? That's...
I mean, you could throw it, but... So I gotta go to the bathroom one more time, but I think... So we only have Katira, Jimmy, and then the NPC... Jimmy, yeah, okay. So you have Katira, Jimmy, Sparky, and 2 NPCs, and that's the end of it.
I have to hop off. I gotta wake up early, and I'm the only parent here right now.
All good.
Sorry, guys.
Thanks for joining. We appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Good
Good
to
night,
see
guys.
ya.
I'll
Thanks.
try to
Yay.
join next time.
Cool. See ya.
If I do a full sprint,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back.
give the device to then Sparky. Can Sparky then throw it?
I mean, Sparkin can throw it. Yeah. And Sparkin can get, towards the edge of the water there. So
Right. Exactly.
No, go ahead. What do you want?
No, that's it. Like, literally have Jimmy throw it toward, I don't know, that direction where you're at. And then maybe you could use that plus the sword?
Well, I don't.
Where are
think
you
we
at,
can have
sir?
them both at
Where are you
once,
on the
but
map?
I'm up on top of the
I'm
bat's
up.
head.
Oh, you're way up there. Oh, you're far away. Ah, crap.
Yeah, so my thought initially was, let's cut whatever these cables are going to the bat, while everybody else cuts whatever's going over the hyperdrives. But
I've already shut off the hyperdrives.
right, and it didn't seem that much happened when I cut a cable going to the bat.
No.
But so as a last ditch, my thought was I can use a force point, jetpack towards him, and then try to attack him with the sunblade. Maybe try and take a shot with my pistol on the way there to distract him or use an action from him, and then try and attack him with this sun sword. That's about all I got. I got no other ideas. Unless anybody's got some bright ideas. Rusty seems to have.
Sun sword. we ignited the sun sword, or is it just a sword? Does it light up? What?
It's like a lightsaber of like
Mhm.
bright, blinding, shining white light. I don't know.
We
Nice.
got bats everywhere. You're riding a big bat.
Yeah.
What doesn't like light? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy, you could chuck this or have Sparky throw weapons.
Yeah, the deal was to maybe go halfway here, give it to, or just run up to Sparky, full sprint, and then have Sparky go straight up here, right as far as he can go, and then throw it towards,
Is
I don't know, Bota? Or, I don't know,
Does he-
that's the thing, it's like, I don't know how to get that to be useful.
maybe it just needs to see it? Because what are you holding again? A sigil?
The sigil is
The sigil.
supposed to be protection from whatever he is.
Alright, I'm back.
Like it's like shaped as a symbol of some sort.
It's got like
I can't recall.
It's got an old Jedi crest on the front of it. It seems like it belonged to his brother.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't like the holocron, which is just a holocron. Maybe just getting it close in proximity, getting all three items in proximity to them. I mean, the sword might be the final blow that makes him, like, all the other items might make him weak so that you can hit him with the sword.
Okay, I think the idea is Jawa Jamie's gonna run once again with his Jawa legs, give the sigil to Sparky, and then Sparky's gonna run up and throw the sigil as far as he can at Drush.
Okay.
And then I think that's what I could do. I think that's doable.
Okay.
That seems doable.
Sparky
So
also-
Jawa Jamie's gonna.
Oh wait, this Sparky body doesn't have that grappling hook anymore.
Actually,
It's
it
too smooth.
Did we decide if
it
he had
does
another?
have a. We did have a grappling hook on it still. We didn't get rid of it. So could he shoot?
Yeah, let's say because that's fun. I like having Sparky with his tricks.
All right. So Jawa Jamie's
Got a
gonna
grappling hook
he's
hand.
gonna run over here. Then we take Jawa Jimmy. Get the actual good old.
I think it's like right on his stomach.
It's on his stomach. Yeah, just poke it on out there. See here. Select Jimmy's. Jimmy's gonna run over here. Full speed. Give the thingus, the sigil, Sparky. Sparky's then gonna run up. What, 6 spaces? 1,
Yep.
6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And he's gonna shoot the sigil at Drush. Alright. Let's see how well this works. Is it 5D for his tools? Is that what we had at? Grapple
it's
at 40.
40.
40
Okay.
to 40. Okay. Let's roll that 40 and see what happens.
And you want to shoot it right at Drasht?
Yeah, missile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the thigh.
12. Oof. Better than throwing it though with his hand, so I guess that's still better. Does that make it?
Alright, well, it doesn't hit him, but it lands right next to him. And he picks it up and he says, "You fools! This is the one thing that could protect you from me."
We're so good at this.
All right, you distracted him.
Alright, yeah.
Katira.
Sure, go!
That was the plan after all, distract him.
Jimmy, play your flute.
Jimmy pulls
If it's
his-
gonna protect anyone, it's gonna be you.
So it all comes down to Katira.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't like this either.
Jawa, Jimmy, play
thanks
that
for the vote
music.
of confidence.
You still have Yaster and you still have Hope. You still have GIGI, who's been great.
Alright. We found it. Katira is going to use a force point.
Okay, Katira is going to use a force point.
So
Okay.
she's going to jetpack straight at Drash while he's distracted by everything happening on the hyperdrive side with the explosions and picking up this little insignia and Genos attacking him on the front, and hope that that distracts him enough. But even then, she's still going to draw her pistol and take a shot at him with an explosive round.
Wait, hold up. You were going to jetpack down, gun in one hand, sun sword in the other, take a shot off at him with an explosive round, and then swing at him with the sun sword?
Uh-huh. I mean, or she's going to shoot at him and then jetpack towards him, and
Yeah, okay.
but ideally the shot comes around, he has to turn around and try to absorb it, and while he's busy with that, she takes a swing with the sun blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Use your force point. Shoot, jetpack. Okay.
So 3 actions, right?
3 actions. So you'll be at minus 2D.
So this is too nerve-wracking. Anytime you have to use a force point, it's too nerve-wracking.
I you know what? When you guys use a force point, is Paul sleeping?
Nope.
Oh
He's
man!
concentrating.
Come on, pee sneezy. Pee sleepy.
23 on the jetpack.
Okay.
This is 14 minus 2.
Ooh.
49 to hit him with the shot.
I think you might hit him with this. Let's see here.
And this is just lightsaber with the sunblade or sunsword, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if this hits. So he's already down 3 actions. I think you have a good chance of hitting him. Tie goes to the player.
That's a lot of freaking 6s.
That's pretty crazy, actually, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You hit him with that.
Insane.
You guys both rolled 12D and got equal numbers. That's the crazy part.
That is.
So 24 damage.
24. Oh, okay. 24 damage.
And from the ropes comes Katira with the sun sword. Oh!
Oh my god! Was it? Oh my god!
God is my witness, he is broken in half.
These swords are so strong. Oh god, I just stabbed myself. Well, maybe we should cut away to a commercial. We are the commercial.
Someone better
Okay,
call
so
an
this would be the
ambulance.
6 action.
My ladder never did that.
And that's why she wanted to shoot at him. Is it an action for him to pick up the sigil too?
I mean, you shot it right at him.
Yeah, but he had to, he had to bend down.
Bend down.
Thanks for tossing it to me.
You shot it right at him. Let's see.
The best shot that Jimmy's ever made.
All right. Well, You know, maybe he'll get lucky. He's gonna try to absorb the damage. Takes full damage. Okay. Now let me roll strength.
That's a lot of ones.
It is. You might have. Okay. Oops.
Say
This, Hey, you did 8 damage.
I didn't know any damages. I don't remember.
No good. He's wounded.
Yeah, but wounded's pretty good. It falls prone, can take no actions for the rest of the round. He has not had his turn yet, so he won't have his turn next round. And he falls prone now while she runs over with the sun sword.
Does he just float away now?
Well,
With the coffin?
He sort of floats in the water, and now Katira, you land next to him with a sun sword. You're going to take a swing, right? Or and he's fall prone, can take no other actions.
26.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 5d6 damage.
$19.
Okay. Okay. Where were you trying to hit him with the sun sword?
Square in the chest. Kind of like imagining where, well, I don't remember what you called the bat, but the giant evil force bat said that its weakness was its chest. Now, it probably meant its heart, and that's about where she stabs. Kind of where that cavity would have been on the bat if you shrank it down to the size of a man.
Okay. Okay, so you stab him in the heart with the sun sword.
And I say, Bukovia didn't help you.
I thought you were going to say, from hell's heart I stab it, thee. Okay. So this does a profound change to... so let's say you stab him through his body.
This is for the Gorgons.
The bat starts trying to move around. The bat, the bat starts moving, starts coming alive, starts acting in its own.
You're welcome.
And the bat says, the creature says, I'm going to dub this over because I don't have the voice modulator, so whatever I say now, I'm cutting it out. I want to make it sound so much better in post. And it says, finally, it's over. The bat kind of explodes. All the electricity that the bat was holding in starts getting sucked into whatever this thing is. Now here it is. At the end of it, getting so wounded plus another 5 damage with the sun sword. Drasht can't do anything with the sun sword inside of him. You remember going back to the holocron? The sun sword was inside the bat. The bat could not even barely move. Drasht is completely immobilized. But the problem is that we're right at the end, and all the energy is going into this center thing. The center thing turns on, and Katira, you're sucked through. Drasht is sucked through. Genos is sucked through. Bota is sucked through. And if anybody also wants to go, you could be. Or if you decide not to, it's you don't have to. You don't quite know what he was doing, but I will say it's not an instant kill, and it's not a negative if you don't want to go.
Zuda's close enough. I guess he'll try to make an effort to maybe grab them, but ultimately get sucked in himself.
Does Buddha?
That's Bota's brother.
Buddha.
Buddha
He's
Zoo.
a very
Buddha
He's a very relaxed guy. He has a very
Zuba
non-violent philosophy going on.
He actually is a real diplomat.
You like to sit under a tree and meditate?
Leave nobody behind, says Buddha.
This is what Buddha would have wanted.
Buddha, Nuda,
Oh, let's follow Buddha's teachings.
Is that it? Does it even mean anything? Nope.
Well, shoot.
Alright. Yasu's jumping in.
Oh, dang it.
Hope is backing away. She doesn't not like the look of it. The bats all fly away, so the bats are just immediately gone. And Uranos has exploded, so there is no giant bat creature anymore.
Yeah, so it's like he's there, and then there's like a one-frame cut to a plaster statue of him that explodes into a million pieces.
Yes. If only I had the budget for that. All I have is the delete button. So they're just hanging, dangling cords.
If Rusty can make it, he's gonna try to make it to the portal. But I understand he's pretty far. He might not be able to do it.
You could go 6 and make it if you wanted.
Throw that Emperor in the pool and surf on him.
As well, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he gets it.
Hope's not going in, and obviously GG is.
It's because
not
Hope
going
was
in.
the traitor in our midst.
There's no hope.
You said it wasn't a negative to not go in.
We're hopeless.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm saying, Ren,
there's
you
something
just met
happening,
these guys.
but you don't have to go in. I'm not trying to like Jimmy. Probably there's no way Jimmy can make it unless
Yeah, there's no way I can get over there.
His
Yeah.
little legs won't
Sparky
carry
throws
that.
you
man.
too, Jimmy.
unless Sparky throws you.
No.
He missed. He threw me over the pool.
We talked about this.
Ride him like a skateboard.
Jimmy's not able to make it. He's too far away. Like, it literally, it's just not happening. Sparky, maybe. But I don't think he's...
What would Sparky be without Jimmy?
Exactly.
Oh man, what a existential question. Would Sparky be without Jimmy?
I might guess mass murderer.
Yeah, he'd be the,
Yeah, maybe that's right.
Michael
Serial
from
killer.
Romulus. There I go, kill him again.
Oh yeah, what a great. You know, yeah. The thing about Rick and Morty is
I'll
like,
kill anybody.
every time I watch it and watch an episode, I love it. But it's like I feel like it's so long between seasons that I totally forget what's happened in the continuity. And then I watch it, I'm like, wait, what? What's going on?
Oh yeah, is there a new season out now? I guess
Who
there
knows?
is, isn't there?
That's how I feel.
Oh,
about Rick
it
and
was
Morty.
Rick and Morty anime, which is, from my understanding, completely even more bonkers.
Okay, so let's resolve this because it's getting late. So who wants to go in? Who doesn't?
I mean, you all might as well try to get in because Zuda's leaving, and then his explosives that he planted are all probably going to go off on their own because they're not in range of his transmitter anymore.
Yeah. on
Wait,
the
do you
wall.
tell that? Do you tell that to people? Because that's crazy. You just killed everyone.
See ya, guys.
But Zuda, you didn't set like enough explosives to bring this down on top of this cave.
Well,
Maybe.
as
We'll
much
see.
as much as I could carry, anyway.
Jawa Jamie's gonna try to sprint as hard as he can after hearing those words of encouragement.
I mean,
I
Can
try
Sparky
to
throw you?
Hey, guess what? If you can make it
Genos!
if you can make it to the coffin that Bota has hooked, you could probably get in.
that's true.
Zuda, do you tell people that you plan these explosives and they should get in out of here? Because that's crazy.
Well, like
You've doomed us all, you fool.
Bota, Genos, Katira, let me save you. Oh, by the way, all the explosives are about to go off. Bye.
Yeah, do we know that the building might explode and come down on top of us?
Oh, I
We can
definitely
do
would have
that.
told you ahead of time
Yeah, not
what
really.
I've been up to before we got started.
Sure, I guess you do now. If you can make it to this coffin, Luke's great grappling hook, which in the moment didn't seem great, but now could be the lifeboat. If you can get to the coffin, you could be okay.
Get on the door, Jack.
All right, Jawa Jamie is gonna somehow pull a miracle. He's gonna run for it. However, he's gonna do it.
Because
Go, Jimmy.
Can
I'm
you
just saying, we really only came
can you
here
run
for
to
one
Sparky
reason,
and then Sparky throws you?
and she's sitting on a throne.
That's a good question.
unconscious.
I don't know if
She's going to die if you leave. Okay,
I have no ability to do anything.
So
You
here's
said
the
to try to
thing.
stab this guy and vanished.
So here's the thing. You guys came to rescue Octavian Grant's sister. She's
Oh,
still
right.
sitting on the throne. And if this thing explodes and collapses on her,
Well, I
Grant's
mean,
sister's dead.
it'll collapse maybe the castle. You probably be fine down here. Maybe a few weeks of lightsaber work, and you'll be all right.
A few weeks of life.
It was like, oh, it's all coming down, man. It's all coming down. It's bad.
I have no ability to do anything. My understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, but thematically it sounded great. You stabbed this dude in the chest, and then you disappeared. And then Genos disappeared, and then Bota got sucked all the way in and disappeared, and now everybody's making decisions.
Yep.
Yeah. My favorite part is Pawan's silence.
Well, because I'm debating what Rem would do. Like,
No,
there's a couple
love it.
options. I think he would definitely stick with Hope, but I don't know if he would try to convince her to go into the hole, and then,
Get in the hole.
the whole Decima
The
thing.
magic.
Like, I really don't think that he would just bail on that, because it's technically his family.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, I think Rem is staying out and trying to like brace for incoming rocks that might hit him on the head.
You can put everybody in coffins as a protective measure.
Everyone get into the coffins. So we're already buried when the
Yeah.
rocks come down.
Yeah, the last coffin Rem opened, Darth Vader came out and tried to kill him. So I think he's gonna be looking more for like an archway, like they teach you, in school.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, how could Jawa Jamie make it over here? I guess that's the real question. Would he have to go to Sparky?
I think
As
it's
in
Sparky.
Sparky.
I think it's Sparky threw him, or maybe you do your running. You
If he
could run to
ran
the
all
coffin.
out for the coffin.
Yeah, if you rolled a good running score, you could run to the coffin and grab on.
What was running again? That was pure dex?
I don't remember his dex or strength. Give me a second.
I rolled
it-
earlier.
it is
I
dex.
rolled. All right. Run, you little Jawa legs, run!
Yeah, 15's good. You can run to the coffin, grab on.
Let's do this.
Wait, do we lose Luke?
Yeah, he said he had to.
Yeah, he left. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been pretty late, but okay.
Well, assuming Sparky's like, where you go without me? I'm going to murdering. So if we both run, then yeah, I guess that would give us in. Maybe?
Okay. Yeah, you can both grab onto the coffin. Okay, Rem, you're holding down with Hope and GIGI and Decima. It's just Rem moving out with 3 lovely ladies.
Oh man, I forgot Gigi was even here.
Okay.
Thank God she put her shirt back on.
All right, so everyone else, this is what you see.
Oh crap.
Oh,
Sir,
shit.
you see
no.
a giant red scar from where you came out of.
Oh, that's not good.
And let's Rem, back in the caverns, you start hearing things exploding above you. Whoops.
Okay.
And then as you do, Hope turns to you and she's about to say something, and she gets shot in the back. And Gigi says, "You stupid idiots."
Oh.
Wait, Gigi shot her in the back?
Yep.
The card dealer said that that's where I would find my friend.
Anyways, so there was a traitor you missed.
Damn it, Gigi.
But Gigi
No, I
of all
can't trust
people?
anybody.
You say that, and she says, "Think about it. Did he care about any sort of spies finding out any sort of plans? No. I was able to insert myself, direct people, and control the Macrosa Order."
Oh,
Would-
shit. So it's just Rem on his own?
Well, I mean, Hope got shot. We'll see how bad it is. But think about it. Does Drasht care about any of this intrigue? No. But Gigi could have got Drasht, could have got Grant's plans, could have directed the Macrosa Order to do things. Drasht didn't care because he's out of touch and crazy.
I thought Gigi had a thing for Rem.
She might, but she's bad. She's bad. I don't know. Does Rem like the bad girls? Maybe. Actually, if we look at Rem's,
the answer already.
If we look at Rem's, Belle and Gigi, yes, that is Rem's type. I can fix
Not
them.
shocked. I can fix that.
Wait, no, I thought Bell was a good guy. It's
Well, Belle's kind of like a radical terrorist, and Gigi
I mean, who
might.
isn't these days?
I mean, sure. And Gigi just might be wanting, but who knows her intentions? Maybe she wants to take over the Macrosa Order to enhance House Massetti. Anyway, that's where we stop.
Oh, man. Oops.
We're gonna have a
There's
hard
a
time
dead
getting
body
back
up
home.
near the heart somewhere in that castle of some ally that we're supposed to have that Gigi murdered.
I love that you actually remember that, because I was like, I'm gonna throw them off with this. And you're like, "What are you doing up here?" She's like, "I don't want to go up there. Let's leave." And I was like, and you're like, "Oh, it's a weird sex thing." I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Although, do you want to know what the three things could have done if you had used them?
I want to know.
Oh, I thought I did.
Yeah.
I want to know what that
well,
sigil.
I don't.
'Cause while you were in the
don't
bathroom, we
wanna know.
decided we needed to get them all close together to kill this guy.
Well, the sword hurts him, and we'll.
Wait! Don't tell me. I'm turning off.
Okay. I'll tell you next time afterward. But yeah, no.
No, you can explain it. I'll just.
No, it's fine. I'll
take
wait.
off my headset. Just because I would still like to play this module someday.
Okay, so
Oh,
now that we're at the very end, you guys just beat Strahd from Castle Ravenloft. I adapted Ravenloft, and so Drasht is a anagram of Strahd. So
Nice.
going through each of the rooms, the whole thing, that was Ravenloft. It was a total adaptation. I did change a lot of things, so even the three things don't do exactly the same thing as you know,
Tell you
as
what,
what they do in this.
The holocron will hit him in the head.
Well, the holocron is a tome, so
Do a book at him.
yeah, so it is a little different. Anyways, okay, we'll call it here. But yeah, you guys just did Castle Ravenloft, Return to Ravenloft. But we did the abbreviated version where you didn't go around to Barovia and then go to the castle. You guys started at the castle, which honestly, in my opinion, Actually, well, you did go to Barovia. You did meet some of the people, but you didn't do all these little side quests, which I think kind of lagged everything down. Anyway, let's call it here and figure out next time.